Good morning, everyone.
Oi.
Let's do this again,
Oi.
huh?
Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Again.
Dirty deeds
again.
and they're done dirty.
And again.
Why not? What else are we going to do, right?
Right? Why not then? Why not then?
I was thinking about our food segment yesterday on the way in.
It was
one for the ages, right?
One for the ages. Yeah, that was great. Our chips, salsa, and fucking guacamole.
By one of the biggest restaurant owners in the country, if not the world. Steven Starr is really famous in that world.
That's great. Isn't that then like Bill Gates bringing you a fucking old calculator?
Pretty much.
Like, he should have had something really nice for us.
Amazing.
And he had fucking table scraps.
We were just being polite and nice, going, well, yeah, the salsa tastes good and the guacamole tastes good, but...
It did, but, you know, who cares?
Where's the good eats?
Yeah.
When are the good eats coming?
Yeah.
And then you go to Twitter and you have to deal with fucking losers.
No, never. What are you talking about?
Just people that really...
Great.
Why do you spend so much time on just fucking hating on us? It's a whole world out there.
Is there?
Go do something with yourself. You're going to fast forward a bunch of years and go, wow, I wasted so many fucking years just trying to beat the shit out of those guys.
Are you talking to me?
Are you secretly fucking tweeting me? I'll kick your ass.
No, I just get into a lot of arguments over on Twitter.
That's your thing, I guess.
I do spend a lot of time. The thing is,
I just know I can't. I just don't want. I can do that. I just don't. I don't want to because you can't. You can't change the mind of a hater. You could come up with the greatest argument, the greatest point. You know you're right. You know, in your heart of hearts, and they will still spin that shit.
Yeah.
So it's not worth my time. But I get frustrated because people like pointing out the guacamole salsa thing from yesterday.
Yes.
Like going, see, another food segment. Finally, you guys got burnt. Maybe you can move on from that shit finally.
Holy shit.
It's like, there was comedy and humor in that. It wasn't about the fact the guy never had tacos or whatever. It was the fact that we had a major restaurant guy, and in the end, we're eating stupid salsa that you could have got out of a jar, pretty much.
Some people just don't understand this program, and I don't know why they continue to listen.
I don't either, because...
I don't get it.
Look, if you look at the bit, it's a food bit, and yeah, that's why we joke about it, because food segments are kind of stupid.
Right.
And that's why we try to find our angles and you know, kind of...
I love
kind of make something out of it.
They didn't have the tacos yesterday.
You know how many people walked in saying...
It's the greatest.
And, you know, a lot of people walked in after that segment going, that was fucking hilarious, how ridiculous that was.
It was so much better than if he actually brought the fucking tacos.
Right.
Believe me, we're sick of fucking sitting here eating on the air talking about somebody's food.
You're absolutely right. It's better than if the tacos arrived. You're right.
It.
But these I think they're simpletons or something.
Simpleton.
We used to call them retards in the day.
Right.
But
now the S word we call them. Simpleton.
I was thinking about that word. I think that's the one word that really scares me.
Retard?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's starting to scare me.
Is it? Like it could be big trouble?
I don't feel comfortable saying it as much. I don't know.
They're getting to you. That's
yeah, but I've never meant it in a...
not many people did.
Never meant it in a hateful way. I would never, ever fucking point to someone that might be, you know...
handy-capable, I say.
And say that.
Yes.
But I don't know. That word is starting to feel really uncomfortable. Yeah.
A little creepy.
I don't know. This fucking PC shit is wearing us out.
I don't use it that much.
And I don't...
Really?
And you sound like an asshole when you start. No, we should be able to say retard. You know what I mean?
You really do have to pick your battles. And that's probably not one.
So that feels weird, too. Because, you know, we're all about, you should be able to express yourself. And if you want to be an asshole about it, so be it.
Right. I just lump it into the whole thing where I think every word in context, you could use any word. In a comedy, drama, your regular life, whatever it is.
Right.
But, you know, every word you should have the capability of using.
Right.
I don't think banning words is very good, but, you know. But you can't get on the soapbox and yell, yes, we want to bring back retard into the vernacular. You really don't.
You just want it to be understood that you should be allowed to say whatever word you want.
Right.
And I mean whatever word you want.
Yeah.
But you can't really, it's getting harder to fight for it because you got to say some ridiculous things.
You really got to sound silly.
Right.
To defend some of this shit.
All right, we'll get to the Marion thing. We'll get to the Lady Di update.
Oh, boy.
That's another thing. People are like, enough with the Lady Di.
They hate her.
That just makes me, want to take that phone call more, to be honest with you. If you really want her to go away, don't even mention her on my Twitter, please.
Right.
Because if you didn't find the humor in that yesterday, like you said, the show might have passed you by.
Maybe not for you.
I mean, we have the biggest audience that we've ever had on satellite radio.
Yeah.
So we're doing something right. But I think when you bring in, more people start listening, then there's people that the show's just not for them anymore.
Right.
And they're holding on to something. I mean, there's a million things to go listen to.
They're holding on to stuff and giving suggestions of what we shouldn't do on a daily basis.
Right.
Just shut the fuck up.
And unfortunately, things have changed. So the reason why you liked us in the first place, maybe that has passed you by. We can't do a lot of that shit that we used to be able to do.
Bon voyage, then.
Yeah, why would you listen to something you just don't like? I don't never
understand. I've never reached out to a show that I didn't like.
Yeah.
I mean, I've reached out to people that frustrate me, and I try to hit them with something, and even that I don't do that much anymore. It's just not worth it.
Nah.
But the Lady Di shit was funny yesterday too.
It's great. We learn a little
She's
more.
Nuts.
She's crazy.
And then we have another
update
on her.
And how could we not tell that update after the briefing I got?
Right.
I mean, what, are we just going to let that sit there? No.
Well, we're going to talk about it in a few minutes, but there's somebody that wants to talk about the Guac-off. I'm hearing things about the Guac-off, too.
Yeah, I heard stuff about that. Oh, boy.
By the way, can I... fuck it. Who cares? How much longer can we possibly do this stupid show anyway?
No.
The Cavino and Rich Guac-off is the stupidest radio bit I've ever heard.
That was the whole...
The bridge.
The whole thing was...
And I like those guys. Well, I like Rich. I don't... Wait, which one is the one I...
No.
You like Rich?
We see Rich every day. Cavino, I don't know if you've
All
met
right.
him.
No, it's not that I don't like Cavino. I seen him once. I did the show once, and I saw him face to face, and he was a nice guy, but I don't know him. But the Cavino and Rich Guac-off, they've been doing it for 9 years. It's so stupid.
Well, that was my favorite part of the thing, was that you guys had just spent a whole segment of the show saying that having guac and chips was not an appropriate radio segment.
Right.
So for this to be a big annual event, open to the public, left it ripe for sabotage.
Yeah.
But what can you do with guac?
Well,
Nothing.
you could chop some onions in it.
We had guacamole.
You could use some paprika.
Yeah. Or pistachios, like Steven Starr put in
Ice
his.
cream.
Ice cream.
Well, that would probably that'd be good.
Chocolate ice cream and guac?
I don't think so.
But
all right.
when you've had one guacamole, you pretty much have had it all. And Steven Starr brought in guac yesterday. It was really good. But it wasn't anything fucking special.
Well, and who cares who makes the best
It's
guacamole?
avocado and a little onion and a little
friend.
tomato. And
once a year.
What could you possibly do with it?
Mix it in a bowl.
They should have... Hold on a minute, Chris. I'm getting to you. I mean, a chili cook-off is nice. You could do a lot of different things with chili.
Good.
But guacamole...
What's Cinco de Mayo?
And they've been doing it for 9 years?
Yeah.
I hate
go
all
to the-
cook-offs.
Oh, do you?
They're all stupid. I make a better... I don't know. My burger's pretty good. Shut up. Cares.
You ever go to the place where they open up,
Hold on,
they take
Chris.
the guacamole thing, or whatever it is,
Right.
and they scoop it out in front of you and grind it up in front of you.
That's
and,
good.
Know why they
That's
do that?
great. Why?
Because they know it's nothing. So they're trying to make it look fancier.
They're trying to snazzy it up.
So they think if they make it in front of you, you go, wow, this is
that's
something
how it's
very
done.
special.
Oh.
They just want to show you how even an ape can do this. Just cut the avocado, you mush the onion, dunk, you pour a little shit in. Here you go. Eat it.
Boy.
I don't understand what you could really do with it. And with that, Chris, go ahead.
All right, I'm listening to I listen to you guys in the morning and
course you
then
do.
throughout the day, and then I listen to Cavino and Rich. Hi, Anthony. I'm a friend on your Facebook, by the way. I'm Chris Martinez.
One of the few gentlemen.
You guys are awesome. You guys,
Of course we
I'm
are.
telling you, I've been listening to you since I had to
Point.
pay for the prescription.
Point.
I'm sorry. So I got the Cavino and Rich on in the afternoon, and they're doing the Guac-off, and Christina comes out, and then Roland and Sam. Roland brings the stuff that his mother made. And
He said his mother made it.
He said his grandma made it. He said his abuelita's recipe.
Wait, you brought some of the Steven Starr guacamole in there?
So what Roland did was we had left over. Steven Starr brought in one guac with goat cheese and one guac with pistachio. So Roland took the 2 containers and mixed them into one.
Oh.
And then he wrapped tinfoil around it. And then he told Cavino and Rich that he had some homemade guac and he would like to enter the contest.
Do we got clips?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then it was great because before the show started, Rich went over to Roland and he goes, Roland, you know, I saw the container that you have. Meanwhile, while Rich is talking to him, the box of chips with like the restaurant logo and all this stuff is right on Roland's desk. So we're thinking, oh shit. But
he probably didn't think that another employee would cheat at a guacamole contest. It's incomprehensible.
Right? He goes, Roland, you might want to make more because if you run out, people aren't going to be able to vote for your guac.
Oh shit.
Right.
And Roland goes, like, in a snap, he goes, I can't make more because the ingredients have to sit overnight. the lime juice marinade has to sit.
Oh, shit. Who's that, fucking Woody Allen?
That's funny.
Huh? Please tell the rest of the story.
No, I don't want to. If we have clips, I don't want to know the rest of the story.
Yes, we will.
We'll let it play out on our show.
Run through it ourselves.
Because I'm just hearing about this, thank God. So I have no idea how it ended.
It was an independent venture by the staff.
He got chatty.
Thank you, Chris.
He's lonely.
Chatty Kathy.
Chris is scared.
I was just trying to include him. We didn't even need him, to be honest with you. We didn't even need you, Chris. We were just trying to include you in a nice little conversation.
He needs friends.
Why do you have to put that out there?
Because he was babbling. Sometimes we just take a call and we're just like, hey, man, hang with us for a little while. But we don't really need you.
No.
But let's say hi to Mike in Virginia. Mikey.
Background yelling.
Hey, I love you guys, but the pre-show thing is killing me. Like, I'm in my car from 6 till 7,
right?
And then I only get you guys and your pure entertainment for 30 minutes. And then I got to listen to that man-child for 30 minutes.
Well,
man-child.
So why are you listening to it then?
Yeah, that's what I tell him.
I don't understand.
There's so many channels.
I really don't understand anymore that people would suffer through something they don't like.
Yeah, like we have to change the start time of the show so this asshole can.
As much as we beat the shit out of Sam, I like his pre-show. Period. Okay. And what about you could record the whole show now? We live in a on-demand world. So if you only hear a half hour of the show, why wouldn't you take an hour of yesterday's show that you didn't hear and listen to that on the way in?
How about instead of calling and asking Opie and Anthony to start work a half hour earlier, why don't you start your work a half hour later? And that way you could adjust your commute.
Fingers, you little shit.
Go eat some chicken fingers.
But I see good points on both sides. Go eat a chicken finger does make sense, and shut up, sir, also makes sense.
But there's workarounds.
Oh my God!
It's not the old days where you had to find a cassette and record it.
That's true.
No, and it's not that I dislike Sam. I just...
Oh, thank God. I feel so much better.
All right.
It's your pal.
You made your point. I think it's kind of ridiculous, though. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's go to the Cavino and Rich Guac-off, where Roland pretty much sabotaged the whole thing.
Yes, he did. This was
He probably made it really entertaining for once.
It was literally the first time that people were actually talking about the Guac-off.
Excited.
When we left, people were like, holy shit, I can't believe what just happened.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, it was that we added some action.
So Roland introduces himself to the show. This was in the fishbowl, right? It's a big deal.
They get the fishbowl. They had signage made for it.
Oh, wow. I saw a little poster up by the bathroom this morning.
Yeah, they put flyers everywhere around the building.
What did the poster by the bathroom say? For anyone who is in the Guac-off, please feel free to get rid of that nonsense here.
Destroy one of the stalls.
and do they play it straight?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Why?
Dude,
were there jokes at least?
Oh,
God.
You don't joke about Guac.
I'll explain more as the clips play out, but they take it very seriously.
Yeah.
But why would you?
Well, guacamole is serious business to a lot of people. It's really the starter to a Mexican meal.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's true.
Crazy.
Oh, this sounds awful.
It's really the play. It's really the place setter.
Yes.
Am I right or wrong,
Yes.
Roland? It's the palate warmer upper.
Warmer upper.
We're no strangers to shit radio. I'll be honest with you, but
those strangers were the fucking masters of it.
Very familiar.
But we do what's called a one and done. We'll try something, it doesn't work, and we move the fuck on. They're 9 years in.
9 years.
Oh my God! All right, so Roland introduces himself to the Guac-off with Cavino and Rich, and I do like those guys.
They're good guys.
I don't really know the show. And I really don't know Cavino, so I like Rich.
They're good guys.
They're good guys. Rich is a good guy.
And now we have a wild card entry, like a last minute, like, are you really coming in here and mix this up and make it more difficult? And
Can we make this officially Jocktober?
Oh, no.
We'll taste of Jocktober. No, don't do that. Don't fuck with those guys.
No. Just we had enough fun being on their show and turning it into something else entirely.
he is.
Yes.
And he's talking smack. Rolando!
Yes.
Roland from Opie and Anthony. What's up, man?
Good. Thank you.
What's going on, Roland, everybody?
Yeah, all the other contestants, they're known as cunts. Shove it up your ass, bitches. This is the golden guy.
Here's what I'm
Holy shit. Not a second on the air.
Fucking Roland.
He drops the old C-bomb.
What a jerk. You're a jerk.
Roland's a jerk.
Are you allowed to do fucking C-bombs on that channel?
I was going to say, for context, Cavino and Rich is a much nicer show than this
I would assume.
Yes.
Family friendly?
I mean, they'll curse here and there.
Right.
But I don't remember the last time a C-bomb was
Not
dropped.
like
They
that.
don't call the other contestants cunts
Right.
for no reason.
You think some listeners might have turned their head and looked at their radio at that moment?
Who is this guy?
What the?
Wow.
Hey, it's Guac-off. They said it's a contest to be serious. Like, all right, let's go.
Oh,
Wow. All right.
talking some
That's right.
smack.
That's a great entrance. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Kenny?
I'm very upset about this situation.
Hang on, he doesn't want to spoil. You're going to spoil stuff.
All right.
You can say that in any room he walks into.
What? There's a big reveal or something?
He's upset about the way it played out, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, wait for your chance.
We've just begun to fight.
Oh, wow. The drama.
Golden guy.
Here's what I'm hearing.
That's trash talk right there.
Roland from Opie and Anthony show is here. He's Mexican, so he's also
I'm
representing.
pure Mexican.
Are you 100%?
I swim across the border.
Really?
Mexican.
So hold on.
Wow.
This
Dripping
makes it.
wetback.
Let me tell you something. This makes it even more heated. Here's why. I'm only half. I'm going to put the finishing touches on spots to give it the Mexican love. Okay.
You can try, but
listen,
it sucks. Like it smells.
listen. I'm not even talking
It
smack.
smells like my aunt's naglas.
Here's who you got to worry about. Jose Mangan is a 3-time champion. As you know, he's talked
Who's
about
that?
it. Exactly. Oh, wow. No, really, there's a lot of bragging rights.
This is my secret recipe my Wailita made for me.
Now, hold on, Roland. This is a family recipe. What if it doesn't win? Are you going to be offended and hurt by this?
Then screw my Wailita. She made shit then.
Roland.
It's like Cavino and Rich are used to like the sort of, you kind of know where it's going. It's all in good fun type of radio. When you drop in when you just throw a grenade in like Roland, they don't exactly know where to go with this.
They're used to good-natured ribbing, like, well, what if it doesn't win? Well, then we'll have to come back next year and see.
Right. Fuck my grandma.
Yeah, she makes shit.
Holy shit, is that funny?
Oh, Roland.
Jose enters. Roland is unimpressed.
Jose enters and
And he's won 3 times.
He's won 3 times, and they take it so seriously. Like Jose is the metal guy who's been on this show before,
Right.
Sure.
Yes.
But he's wearing like an apron, and he's got a sombrero, and he's got like 15 employees from the company marching in with him, and one guy's playing a guitar, and one of them's wearing a poncho.
He's doing fucking an entrance like WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Right? Dramatic. I like it.
Here's Jose entering.
He's got a sombrero on, a Slayer apron. Yeah. And he has his golden molcajete, his guacamole. I'm doing it for Mexico, cabrones. Wow. Now, hold on. Roland's talking smack.
Yeah, Roland says you got
He
shit.
said he basically he brought this from the border. Man, it's probably stinking holes, The border's a far way away.
I got it from your grandma's vagina. So
No, it must be real because she's been dead.
that's a secret sauce.
This is why biscuit juice. This is why there's so much bragging rights on the line.
All right.
This has never been an inappropriate contest until now. And you're like, I gotta be a dead grandmother's vagina. Your grandma, she must be off because she's been dead for a while.
Fucking Roland killing on another show. What's that about?
He fired at me. I'm like, all right.
Is that funny?
Like the fans that showed up, that were sitting in the fishbowl, like, I don't know where they got them from, but they were like 4...
Probably from a bus stop.
Yeah, 4 overweight women with physical disabilities, like they had crutches and stuff like this. Like they were not used to hearing somebody claim
this
that
brand of humor.
Yeah, that guacamole had come from somebody's grandmother's vagina.
Dead grandmother, yes.
People want to know why you speak much clearer on Cavino and Rich. Did we intimidate you or something?
I don't know.
Little.
I say afternoon.
You could hear the confidence.
It's the afternoon, you're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes when someone fires at me, I'm like, all right, I'll fire back.
Roland comments on Chef Doug. Who's Chef Doug?
Well, Chef Doug is, of course, the chef that's representing the listeners of Cavino and Rich.
Okay, all right.
The listeners have to have their own guac, because if Chef Doug wins, all the listeners win.
Right.
Chef Doug is a bag of jizz.
Roland had similar sentiments.
Oh, really?
We went
Make a pair,
Chef Doug,
who you said everybody hates. He might not have support here.
I got a text message.
But everyone...
Chef Doug's mom said he's an ass.
Hold on. No, everyone listening is rooting for Chef Doug because he's playing on behalf of all the listeners.
Yeah. I just prayed Jesus hates him too.
Jesus hates Doug. All right.
Well, those guys are having a good time with it. Good for them.
Yeah.
So then what happens? Because I see the next clip.
Well,
between Chef Doug and the winners announced.
Yeah, we had to cut out a lot of stuff because then Cavino and Rich ask Mexican trivia questions while everybody samples the different guacs and votes.
For 20 minutes, they just ate guacamole.
Who are the judges?
Everybody. Employee who wants to stop by.
Oh, and they get a little sheet.
Yeah, and they write down. They just write down, like, if they number the guacs. Blind taste test. My favorite was 5. Put a 5 in the sombrero, and that's the vote. And then they go through and they read off every number on the air. 1, 1.
How many people came through, you think?
Probably like 25-ish.
A lot of them came by.
Something like that.
Did the guacs all taste the same? I need to know.
I didn't taste it. I don't trust other people's guacamole.
Yeah, we just figured out which one was rolling and voted for that one.
Right.
Guacamole.
But, yeah, so then all the votes are tallied. They do a big tease. They go to break and say the winner will be announced right after this.
Oh, okay.
And then
little tease.
You need a little drama if you're having a contest.
I get it. It works.
All right.
And then they announce the winner.
Someone's saying you had tequila confidence.
Did you have a little drink?
Yeah. They had it there.
Shit.
Todd in Jersey nailed it. Thank you, Todd. That's funny. All right, here's the winner being announced on the Guac-off on the Cavino and Rich show from yesterday.
Who's excited to find out who won the Guac-off? All right, it's between Jose and Roland.
Oh, shit.
It's between Jose and Roland, 2 brown guys.
Yeah.
And the vote came down to 1. No!
Oh.
The winner won. The winner won by 1 vote.
Oh, my God.
Can I do the honors? Please do. I'm so nervous right now. Wow. The winner, a new guacamole champion.
Yes.
Roland won? Yeah, he did.
Thank you.
Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? Jose brought all his friends. He brought the hat. He brought the apron. He couldn't get it done. Smug brought his entire family. He brought his vet. He couldn't get it done.
Now.
Roland is the champion of the world.
Wow.
With store-bought guacamole.
And he
Restaurant.
hoists the golden mocha head
grandmother's
there. Now,
recipe.
Roland,
Yes.
you better hoist that and hold that with pride, my friend.
Conspiracy recount.
Do you have any final words?
Yeah, nice try, Jose. Adios, muchachitos.
Oh, my God.
Vayas con huevos.
Wow.
Which means
huevos.
go with balls.
Does it really?
I like how Roland's so scared to get fired, but he's not scared to go on another radio show and celebrate. I got this from your grandmother's box.
Right.
It's a lovely contest.
So Roland wins.
Roland won
The
that big
Guac-off.
Guac-off, yeah.
Yeah.
The 9th annual.
Yeah, from LV's.
With
restaurant.
with pretty much the shit we didn't eat.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, it was
No, we ate it.
Just
It's delicious.
no, well, we didn't eat the whole thing.
It was two
Like
Guac-offs
when it was left
together.
over, you just
it was the
shoveled
leftovers,
it
really,
into-
yeah.
Well,
with our
2
leftovers.
2-1.
Wow.
Damn, okay.
What
and
a
then,
controversy.
then we find out the winning vote
Right,
was
so
cast by someone.
there was more controversy because
Oh,
the last
no.
vote that put Roland over the top.
So how do they find this out?
Because he walked in.
He walked in and
What
announced.
an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he here?
I don't know.
Probably.
There's a twist in this, and the guy's walking out of the room. Dennis, stay where you are.
Oh no.
Because the Guac-off was tied, and Dennis was the last vote. What? And Dennis voted for Roland. So it all came down to Dennis. Falcone. Wait, hold on. Are you saying conspiracy?
Do through and through, man. They hang out together all the time.
Is there foul play?
No, of course not.
Jose, look.
Falcone foul play, bro.
Oh, Falcone foul play.
Jose makes great excuses. Roland makes great guacamole.
Wow. I came in, I tasted, I voted. Boom,
Well,
done.
hold on, Dennis. Tell us why.
He's as wide as they come.
Tell us why you voted for number. What was it? Number 4.
I just like the taste of it.
4. Oh, number 4.
I just like the taste of it, the consistency. When I rolled it around in my mouth.
He doesn't eat spicy stuff, dude.
You don't eat spicy.
Oh,
So why is that a
man.
controversy?
Yeah.
Well, because they were saying that maybe he was tipped off as to whose guacamole was whose.
Yeah, I yelled, hey, Dennis, vote for.
Oh.
And so they said, "Oh, this is controversy." But even though, I mean, Jose walked in with 15 people, so.
I don't know, man.
Well, we got the final clip here.
Well, the final clip, apparently, people got big mouths.
Oh.
Because it was just too much fun going on. And somebody had to end the fun.
Okay.
What's up, Spot?
I just heard some info.
Okay. Oh, boy, what's this controversy?
There's some controversy.
How do you figure?
And as producer and former champion,
Yeah.
I think I might need to let this out on the air.
Why?
What happened? I heard a rumor, and this needs to be investigated, and maybe the golden mocha-hete needs to be put on hold for a little bit.
Are you kidding me?
Hold on, what happened? I heard that our new Guac-off champion had a chef make his guac. Is this true?
Well.
To be fair, wait. As current holder of the golden mocha-hete, I revoke the title.
Boy. It's a riot.
This is crazy! Craziness!
Well,
Pure
stop.
mayhem!
Well, they just kick a kitten.
You heard a
Right?
rumor like Bananarama.
Jesus.
No.
That's not true.
He's
Never
laughing!
play poker with this guy.
I got people at the Food Network. What's up?
Folded, Roland.
Yeah, because I wanted to go home. I had enough of their stupidity. I'm tired. I've been here for an extra 3 hours. I'm done.
Oh, man.
Take her, go to Mojajete.
So who ratted you out? Who ratted him out, Sam?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, man.
It wasn't anybody associated with this show, but there were people
Yeah, huh?
in that room that knew. And we thought they were cool, but they're obviously
Yeah.
not.
They made it
Uh-oh.
work. They made the Guac-off work,
Kenny's
by the
coming.
way. That sounded like fun. What
Kenny's
the-
Well, it
coming.
was because of what we did.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
I mean,
Kenny?
We win again.
Comment?
Yes, Kenny.
First of all, we did not sabotage. We enhanced their guac-off.
Okay.
That's number one.
And you made your own guac, technically, because you
Right.
took all the leftovers and mixed them up into a super guac.
That
was my
Yes.
argument.
Super
I was
guac,
Super
yes.
guac.
I want to see the written rules because we got to appeal that decision.
Appealing the decision.
But more importantly, we got to find out who the rat is.
Yes, we don't like rats.
No. Are we going to find out who the rat was?
Well, I've been told something
Uh-oh.
that I'm going to confirm.
What have you been told?
You have theories?
Yeah.
Suspects?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, tell us.
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
Yeah, tell us now, because we are pretty much bored with the guac thing. We're ready to move on. Let's wrap it up all nice right here so we can move on to other things.
No, I'm going to sit him down. I'm going to give him a shot.
You're going to interrogate him?
No, a shot of liquor. And I'm going to make him tell me, was it Tattaglia or Brazzini?
Brazzini.
But I heard it's a person. I heard a person's name. I'm not going to mention it, but if it's true, this person does not like the show.
Are they on our staff?
Whoa.
They do work here, yes.
Not on the show staff, though.
No. They work for this company, and they do not like the show.
Tim Sabian.
Yeah. Scott Greenstein.
Who? I'm not saying it on the air.
Because you got to get to the bottom of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Kenny really is taking this investigation.
How do you know they don't like our show?
Seriously.
Because there's been incidents.
What, do they have no funny bone?
Right?
Really?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Write the name down.
Everybody thought Tommy at first.
Will we know the name or no?
Yeah, you'll know.
Write the name down. I won't say anything. I don't want to get you in trouble. That'll probably be some HR issue. Who knows? This person doesn't like the show. Might have.
Howard. I can't read it.
Might have tipped him off.
Oh. That's not fun.
Yuck. Ugh.
So you think so?
Well,
Going to take the phone book into the interrogation room? Just beat the body, the face. You don't want to leave bruises.
no, that person's trouble.
Oh.
But
capital T.
That's who I've heard so far.
All right.
Anyone else watch the fun fly out the window?
Yeah, right?
Jesus, what happened?
We were talking about guacamole.
Right?
It was all fun.
About guacamole.
Roland was a complete ass.
Well,
the Cavino and Rich thing, that kind of worked. It was fun to listen to.
Yeah.
And now,
You can't sit that person down, though, and question him.
Oh, no, I'm just, you know,
you're joking. Okay.
I'm just kidding like they did in The Godfather.
I think you're serious.
all right, well, there you have it. Roland, great job. Sam, great job.
That was good.
They had delicious
Infiltrating their Guac-off.
Yeah,
and making it something very special.
Our goal is to make it so that SiriusXM bans all shows from having open door policies.
Of course.
Because this is the second show in a row that's had an open door policy that we've infiltrated.
Have we been back on the other show
Taylor?
since?
No, I was actually I talked to Taylor last week.
Right.
She said she is never allowed to have an open door policy.
Wow.
God.
What dumb radio shows.
It's really stupid.
Yeah, that spontaneity really
those are the
makes
days that
radio
really
boring.
get people talking and maybe even, grabbing some new listeners when also you tune in your show and they're doing something crazy and different.
New people are going to listen to Cavino and Rich today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. All right, we'll take a break. We have a Lady Di Marion update.
Oh, boy.
We'll try to make that quick. We got Seth Rogan coming in. He's promoting Neighbors, a movie me and Roland saw, and I absolutely enjoyed it.
Oh.
It wasn't your typical Hollywood comedy with some dumb fucking message they got to shove down your throat in between jokes.
Message?
I like a message in a comedy.
God.
I like a good message.
Something with a little heart.
I like something with a little heart.
Yeah.
This is more like Animal House and Caddyshack, those type of movies. They didn't need a fucking message. Here's a bunch of jokes, some edgy shit, and let's
fireworks.
And let's roll the credits. We don't need to fucking. In the end, they got together and fell in love, even though at the beginning of the movie it looked impossible.
Do you think that Adam Sandler movie where they go to Africa
together, there'd be a major message.
You think
in
at the end it's going to be like, wow, they realize they do love each other.
God.
How great would it be if that movie ended with her getting her clit cut off and then him marrying her anyway?
Yeah,
that's how it ends.
Yes.
Her with a bandage in her lap.
Why can't Hollywood do that?
It would be such a great ending.
A ridiculous ending to these comedies.
Maybe because there's millions of dollars at stake.
I guess somewhere they figured out the formula works.
Oh, yeah.
Because why else would they continue to do that? But there is an audience out there that just wants to fucking laugh, and they don't need, that shit shoved in their face.
Sure.
And Neighbors gives you that. God damn it.
Nice.
And we'll talk to Seth in about a half hour or so. Stay there. Nice. Thank you, Travis. Ticketmaster was 20 years ago today, huh? With Pearl Jam. That's a quick 20.
That's what you pick.
They kind of lost that one in the end, right? Kinda.
Did they start doing Ticketmaster when they didn't want to?
I would assume so.
They did a tour without Ticketmaster, and not a lot of other bands got on board, and then they just, eventually went back.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You're fighting a tough battle. You're fighting Ticketmaster.
That's a big one to take on.
They're the guys. Big man on campus.
Got a Cronut update, because I know the people like the Cronut updates, too.
Oh, they love them.
I don't know, just Johnny E, looks like on Twitter. Japan's #1 donut chain has started mass-producing its own version of Dominic's Cronuts.
Yeah.
The #1 donut chain.
What is the donut chain there? Oh, my God, what a wank.
What do they say, Cronut?
It looks like it's Mr. If I know my Japanese.
Mr. Happy.
Let's see, Mr.
Donut.
Mr. Donut looks like. Yeah, I think that's. I think that's what it is, and they now have a Cronut. And Dominic was supposed to be on our show. I think this week.
Yeah. Oh, but what? What? Is there a problem again?
His wife's still a little nervous.
Enough with this guy.
Look, enough. I'm with Jimmy now.
Enough. We were so not much nicer to that when he got mice in his fucking thing. We're the only ones that really said nice shit about him.
Nice shit. He's on. You turn on the TV. He's on every one of these goddamn news shows.
Enough with this fucking guy already and the food shit.
Who cares?
The only reason I brought the Cronut update to the show today was for that reaction. And
I don't care if it comes on or not, but we were actually nice to him when he was in. But
we've never said anything bad about him or his goddamn Cronuts.
We have a funny bit. We do. We joke. We bust Roland's balls about it. We know that his Cronut is better.
Right.
And all right, his wife's a little nervous. I get it. But then once it's explained, like he still doesn't. Goodbye.
Jenny Hutt.
He did her show.
He did Jenny Hutt's show.
Really?
Enough.
We talked to
fucking kowtowing to people that make donuts.
This is why I brought.
Fuck.
Exactly.
This is why I brought it up.
It's ridiculous.
This is why I brought it up. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I am truly sick. I know it. I do know it. Because in the end, who gives a
nothing but
fuck?
respect.
I knew I would get that reaction out of you.
Fuck them then.
Exactly. Yeah. You want? Come on.
I think Roland would be okay with me reading the text. Says Dominic's wife is still worried. I tried everything to calm her down. I think if you send an email, it would help.
Never.
Are you kidding me?
Enough already. No.
Begging the donut guy to come on?
Absolutely not.
Here comes Roland.
No. We've been really, really nice.
We have our limits.
Yeah.
Right.
We were nice to the guy when he came in. We weren't a dick. We weren't dicks to him. He comes on with Hugh Jackman. Everybody was nice to him.
Right. Interrupts our Hugh Jackman interview.
Well, that was a biggie. Hugh Jackman taking a bite out of the Cronut.
For him.
Yeah, exactly. They're nothing for us.
Nothing.
Now, Roland, take a deep breath.
Oh, no. After I sent that, he's picking a date.
Okay. Why didn't you give me that update?
Because you never answered me, so I said, why even bother sending it again? So I was like, whatever. Yeah.
All right, touche on that. Wait, let me see if I didn't answer you.
No.
I didn't know what to say to that.
No. So I was like, why bother? I meant to tell you about
I'm the asshole, I see.
No, he
isolate that.
Yeah,
he went to the James Beard Awards last night, and he won for the best pastry chef in the nation.
He's got a
whoop-de-doo.
Him and his wife they have to understand the show.
Yeah. Oh no, his wife.
We are
called
huge
back.
supporters of him.
His wife called back. She said everything's fine. She said we're just nervous about the awards, and she goes, we'll pick a date and we'll stop by.
In the end, we support him. There might be a few little jokes, but I think our audience certainly sees through that in the end.
It's like guys ball busting each other. He goes, okay, and then that was it. I meant to text him, but I was like, nobody's gonna listen to me. So
that's pretty impressive. Best of the nation at anything is pretty good.
Yeah, it's at James Beard Awards, so that's like the Oscars for
Who's
food.
James Beard?
It's a legendary food guy. It's like the Oscars for him. So
wait, what? Oh no, it's Peter Beard's the photographer.
What?
It's like the Oscars of food.
No, I know. I don't. So what? Everyone comes to town. Is it in New York?
Yeah.
And they all come to town, and then they give out awards.
Yeah, the James.
What kind
Beard
of awards, though?
It's like a.
They can't have just one award because then you don't have a good award show.
What's it look like? Pork chop?
You have like a best restaurant chef, and he won for a pastry chef.
Wow, good for him.
So
that means he might make 22 cronuts today.
Don't get crazy.
How many does he make a day, really?
I believe right now he's up to 300, but it's like 24/7 though. His kitchen.
Wow. Oh, that looks prestigious.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Uncle Fester's on it.
Oh, yes. I see. All right.
I'll be back. I have to go get Seth his food.
Oh. He's here already?
He's on his way.
Oh, all right. Yeah, as soon as he gets here, we'll get him on, all right?
Hey, bring him in. Bring SR in. I like to abbreviate.
Can we get the Lady Di update? So how does that work out? And do we have the clip of Marion?
Yeah, we got the clip in there.
So what happened?
Well, we were playing clips of Di on the pre-show this morning.
Right. Did you play the ending of yesterday's show, which we got rave reviews on?
100%, all of it. The
whole thing?
It was 3 minutes of Yeah, the question was raised, would anybody who's not on crack listen, be on hold, and then contribute by adding her own
Right, yes.
We don't know if she's still doing crack, by the way.
No, we're trying to discover that.
I think she is, but I have no idea in the end.
I assume she is.
She's lying about when she stopped. It's 3 years, it's 2 years, it's what? We got her down to a year for a while there?
It went 3, 1, and then 2.
Oh, right. We're back up to 2. Gotcha. So then what happened?
Well, then Marion called in because apparently she listened to the replay of yesterday's show and was just disgusted with her friend Di.
She certainly is.
Disgusted.
Did she bring her tough guy attitude?
Oh, yeah. She had a lot of chutzpah in the call.
I hope so.
Did she?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's hear Marion on the pre-show.
You know, I'm going to tell you something right now. Bill called me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And right after I guess she talked to you, Bill called me, and I called him back, and she shit all over herself.
Jesus Christ. What do you mean she shit all over herself?
I don't know. Bill called me and left this message on my cell phone, and I'm like, what's the matter? Since Diane was sitting there waiting to talk to you, she had to go to the bathroom, and she couldn't hold it, and she peed all over herself.
Oh, my. Why didn't she go to the bathroom? There's a bathroom in her. She's in her apartment.
Because she's gross, okay? She's getting to be too gross, and you know what? I don't even want to talk to her anymore. Because it's like every time I talk to her, something else is happening with her.
Marion, what can we do to help this woman?
Nothing. Sam, let it go. She is out of control. She is ridiculous. And you know something? She is going to die of cirrhosis of the liver.
Jesus Christ. Well, Marion, thank you for the update. I'm sure we'll get into it on O&A today.
Can I say how awful that phone call must have been between her and Bill? What a terrible fucking call. Whew. Oh, just her, both of them going back and forth. I can't tell her. Let me tell Bill. Just interrupting each other with what they both making it about themselves. She doesn't want to stop. I keep telling her. Bill, I called. Let me tell her she needs to stop. Two idiots trying to fucking talk all over each other about how they both told her.
Right.
Got it.
By the way, people also enjoyed the Louis C.K. Impression that Jimmy pushed forward.
I've never wanted to be able to do a voice more than I could.
So
I can't.
No, it worked how you did it. That's why it was so funny. All because the lady died, by the way. So for the people that have had it with Lady Di, I don't know what to tell you. Some great shit came out of it yesterday.
So she sat there in her room, pissed and shit herself.
Right.
Yeah. While she was waiting to get on the radio.
And
Again.
Out of control.
And then she probably said, you know, I can't go to the bathroom because then they'll hang up on me. So I'll just shit here.
Shit here.
I think she's one of those type of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there more to the phone call from Marion?
A little bit. On O&A today.
But I'm telling you, tell Opie and Anthony, because I know you guys tried to call me yesterday. You tried to call me at home, and you tried to call my cell phone a few times. But these guys called me at a bad time because I was, like, working really, doing things.
Do you see how that fucking meaningless meandering she does?
Yes.
Here's what that should have been. I know you guys tried to call me yesterday.
Right.
Right. You tried to call me home. You tried to call my cell phone, but I was working when you tried to call. Like, you don't have to cover every possible base.
Every scenario.
Yeah, you were calling through the cell tower. The cell tower went to my phone, but it went to voicemail. Shut up. fucking blathering dunce.
She is.
She's a blathering dunce.
I'm not a fan of nonsense talk. I can't be bothered.
It's endless with her.
Right.
Shut up.
I'm a man of few words when I'm not on the radio. I just can't be bothered with that.
And she just will ramp.
Right. Just
none of it helps.
Can I hear that part again now that Jimmy broke it down?
But these guys called me at a bad time because I was like working, really doing some things.
You got to get
at
that
work.
money.
And yeah, I have
You
to
have to
work.
rewind a
I
little.
mean, I'm not. I mean, I said being Anthony because I know you guys tried to call me yesterday. Tried to call me at home, and he tried to call my cell phone a few times. But these guys called me at a bad time because I was like working, really doing some things
You got to get
at
that
work.
money.
And yeah, I have to work. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I said to her all the time, like, Diana, get your fucking ass out, get a goddamn job, get some fucking help. I'm online with Bob Levy sometimes.
And she shit and pissed herself?
Yeah, that's what I heard. She peed herself. I don't know about shitting, but I heard she peed herself.
All right, well, Marion, we got to let Opie and Anthony take over. Thank you for the call.
Wow.
Well, so there's your update.
Oh my! It's just, but it's just incessant blather.
Right.
Hey, I called me, but I was at work. He was gonna call, but the phone didn't ring because I had a bad fucking no, get to it.
So now, I mean, I want to. We don't, but we won't call her. But I want to talk to Lady Di now. I need the details of her shitting herself. If she just decided shit herself because she was talking to us or on hold to talk to us.
Yeah, why did she piss herself?
But you don't want to call her.
No. If it happens naturally, that's fine. We'll get to it eventually. The next time she
she'll
calls.
call.
Yeah, eventually she'll call and we'll get that update for you. All right. I got to tell you, Donald Sterling put together a hell of a basketball team.
Oh, yeah?
They're continuing
What's
to
going
win. The L.A. Clippers beat Oklahoma yesterday.
They did?
Oklahoma City 122-105 in the next round of the playoffs.
So what are they going to now?
What do you mean? Oh, no, this is the first game of the new series, yeah. So, but Sterling knows how to fucking put a team together.
Oh, yeah. He's loving this.
And Donald Sterling is building a legal team to fight the NBA. He is not going away quietly.
This is great for him. He's an old guy. He's got nothing to do. He's got a lot of money. So, of course, you fight it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just walk away and be humiliated.
I'm done.
Sure.
And he might actually get somewhere with the legality of the whole thing. I'm sure this was so rushed that I'm sure if they paw over whatever contracts and things that you sign as an owner, there are things in there that don't jibe with kicking him out.
Right.
So we'll see if he gets a good enough legal team. And
well, I think you get this in a courtroom and they start talking about wiretapping and recording private conversations.
Privacy and yeah.
The fact that
there could be a problem there.
That day, what Silver said, like, well, it's public now. Like, you fucking, even though the guy's an old twat, and he really is an old twat. It's hard to defend him.
Absolutely.
But he has the right to private conversations with his kind of sexy girlfriend.
She's just a dunce.
She is, but man, there's something very attractive about her.
Dunderhead.
She's.
You like her, yeah?
Oh yeah. But she's bound to be a good fuck. When you're a billionaire and that's the girl if you hook up with, come on, she's got to be.
Maybe.
She looks a little bit like a tranny, though.
So you make my point.
A little bit. A little bit. A little bit in the face. A little bit. And then your boy Derek Jeter, Ant.
Oh, yeah.
They're talking about maybe benching him, even though it's his final year.
Crazy.
How bad is he this year?
Not good.
They're saying he's really bad.
Yeah. I think that injury he just really fucked him up.
And he didn't want to go out that way, so he's like, all right,
yeah.
at least let me come back and say goodbye to everybody.
That's pretty much it. Just the goodbye tour.
Right.
He's not the Jeter of old, that's for sure.
Man. But
every team wants him to stay,
bastard.
of course, like for this year, because that's on the road. People will sell out every game to go see him play.
Oh, he'll stay. He'll absolutely stay, but how much he's going to play, who knows?
The old heart and soul of the Yankees right there.
Yep. That's gonna be a sad one for you guys.
That's pretty
That's
big
a biggie. It's been with the organization since when?
Fuck.
He's been with the organization since the mid-'90s, because I remember hearing about him. I forget who was playing shortstop. It was Gallego and those guys. And I don't remember who used to play the utility shortstop. But I remember hearing about this kid, Derek Jeter, in the farm system.
Ah, this kid.
Yeah, I mean, they would talk about him a lot, and there was a few years you'd hear his name brought up, and he was everything they said he was. The best they've ever had.
You think first round Hall of Fame?
Oh, God, yeah.
But there'll be that one guy who's I'm voting for him because, it can't be 100%.
I gotta be different.
Fucking asshole baseball writers.
Right.
Hey, yeah, no one's ever got 100% before.
Dislike. I gotta be different.
Yeah. They're just hateable.
Right. Let's see what else. The SNL writer thing is great.
What is that?
This is great, and she's not backing down. Her name is Leslie Jones.
No waddle doodle?
Hard to read her Twitter name in the paper. It's so tiny. Whatever.
She African American woman?
Oh yeah, she is. She came aboard when they said they didn't have enough African American women on the show.
I do remember that.
So they got a few writers, and then they got the performer as well.
But she's a really funny comic too.
And she did a little weekend update, a Saturday Night Live sketch joking about slavery, written by one of the show's recently hired black female writers, has ignited an online backlash. But comedian Leslie Jones, who made her debut Saturday night for a segment on the news show parody Weekend Update, refused to apologize for her controversial bit, calling her critics self-righteous. The bit was kind of funny, to be honest with you.
What was it?
Maybe I'm not allowed to say that because I'm white.
Oh, gee.
The sketch, #1 slave draft pick. Opened with Jones discussing People magazine's choice of Oscar-winning actress Lupita, I don't know how, Nyong'o. Thank you. As the cover girl for its world's most beautiful issue. Jones joked about her own lack of love life, but added that in the days of slavery, her sturdy frame would have gotten plenty of attention.
Sturdy frame.
See, I'm single right now, but back in the slave days, I would have never been single. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm strong, she joked. I mean, look at me. I'm a mandingo. I'm just saying that back in the slave days, my love life would have been way better. Massa would have hooked me up with the best brother on the plantation. I would be the #1 slave draft pick, Jones said.
Damn.
That is brave for SNL, huh?
Damn. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you got the actual. That's probably better than me fucking trying to.
Most beautiful person.
I kind of liked it. She does that bit. Ebony.com editor Jamila Lemieux, looks like, tweeted her disgust. This Leslie Jones person is an embarrassment. I'm so appalled right now. Huh?
Why?
As additional negative reactions began to pour out, Jones defended her sketch. If anybody should be offended, it's white folks because it's what they did, she tweeted.
Oh, lighten up.
She was joking, though.
I know.
That was a joke tweet. Y'all so busy trying to be self-righteous, you miss what the joke really is. Very sad I have to defend myself to black people. Lemieux wasn't pacified and continued the attack. Is Lemieux black as well? I guess so, if it's Ebony, right? Continue the attack. So the Lupita moment had to be counteracted by a black woman acting like a big, loud monkey. Just wow.
Damn, yo.
She later took to Ebony.com to further berate Jones in an essay saying she minimalized the brutality experienced by black women during slave days.
Yeah, but that's what comedy does. It doesn't always tell you the exact truth with no exaggeration or minimalizing, or otherwise it wouldn't be a joke.
Of course.
You can't just sit there and go, yes, slavery sold off children.
Right.
The end.
Right.
Yeah, we know it's terrible.
Right.
Of course it's terrible. That's the beauty of trying to make fun of it.
Yes.
The awfulness is obvious.
Yeah, the woman writing the article doesn't even know the basics of comedy.
And by the way, for her to call her act like a monkey, what do you? You're using criticism that if a white guy used it, you'd be all over it. But for some reason, you like using that.
Right.
Fuck this woman.
But Jones continued to fire back and accused her critics of a double standard for female comics. Now I'm betting if Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle did that joke, or Jay-Z or Kanye put it in a rap, they would be called brilliant, she wrote. Because they all do this type of material just because it came from a strong black woman who ain't afraid to be really all mad. Really all mad. Okay.
Because it's from a woman not afraid to be real, y'all mad. Should have put a comma there.
Yeah, there should have been a comma. It's one long. Okay. SNL officials declined to comment Monday. Jones was one of the black women hired by SNL recently after a 39-year-old show was criticized for its lack of racial diversity. So
diversity.
Good for her, though, hanging in there. You don't see many people hanging in there.
She opened. I think she opened for Chris. Chris Rock did the Stress Factory recently, just warming up and doing some road dates. So he goes in and does the club, and he brings really strong acts to go up in front of him because he wants to make sure the material is strong. He's a real comedian, man. He really wants to make sure he's got good stuff.
I love Chris Rock.
And I heard she just fucking murders on stage.
She's got a great presence.
Yeah.
I felt a little, just a little, relax everyone, a little Patrice in there. Oh. A little Patrice confidence,
Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Now
but you tapped out.
Yeah, I kind of tapped out a little bit.
Tapped out a bit.
Just went on a little. I got her point.
That bitch is racist.
Damn.
Why is Corey saying that bitch is racist?
You a racist.
She's a comedian. Corey, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, even though she's standing up for herself, I listen to you guys all the time, and I listen to the news all the time, and they're saying how we can't say nigger and stuff like that, and then she goes on public television and says, I don't like working for you white people. Well, that shit's racist, too.
Dude, you can't do the same thing that people do that annoys you. She's just being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but if a white guy would have stood up there and said, well, I hate working for you black people, well, then what?
Okay, but then be mad at the press. Don't be mad at her. She's just a comic. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. The fact people react differently is their problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I just,
As a white man, I don't care if she made those little stabs at Whitey. Who cares? She was hilarious with it.
And she was also
that's all I care about at the end.
She was also counterbalancing a fucking Massa would have hooked me in the best slave on the thing bit. Anything's okay when you're doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys. Looking at it from that direction, but it's just I guess the media and listening to you guys and everybody else, all this PC crap's getting a little retarded on it.
Oh,
boy. If a white guy stood up there and said that, Sharpton would have been all over that shit, or
Yeah.
But
I mean,
in a comedic view, you guys are correct.
No, I mean, your point is well taken. You're right, but But that's when you got to be brave and be a white person and say, I don't care if a black person makes those dumb jokes at Whitey's expense. It was funny. Funny's funny.
Funny is funny.
Period. Thank you.
You got a point. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Corey.
Bye.
All right, let's say hi to Chris on Long Island. Is Seth here? So we're going to try to take a break before Seth.
Yeah, no, we have time to take a break.
Just let us know. All right, Chris, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, guys. Long-time listener.
Chrissy.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
Hey, guys. Did you guys see that video of the kid that kicked the cat?
Yeah, I know we saw the pictures.
Yeah. It's on the front page of our paper here in New York, the Daily News, and I did not see the video. I've seen enough on the cover. I will not search out this video.
It's infuriating.
It's disgusting, man. Infuriating.
It is disgusting. Brooklyn punk busted for vile cat attack. What? It was a stray cat, as I know it, and he was making believe he was going to feed the stray cat in front of his buddies or something.
He went
a whole bunch of people.
He bends down, and the little cat comes up to him, and he pets it on the back, and he's like, hey, kitty, and then just wails his fucking foot into the cat and kicks him like 20 feet. He's disgusting, that fuckwad. He should just be shot in the face.
What do you think they should do, this guy?
And just said it.
I know.
Nothing's going to happen to the guy in the end. He'll be scared for a while because people will really push some hate toward
Hopefully
his
he'll
way.
get his ghetto comeuppance, and during some drug deal in the near future, someone will put a round in his fucking face, and he'll be found dead. Another waste of life gone. That would be wonderful. I would like that.
He wasn't laughing when they brought him into the precinct, by the way. He was pretty damn scared about the whole thing. So, but I don't even know what kind of charge they could
animal cruelty.
But what does that give you? A little probation or something?
A little bit, I guess, huh?
Listen, we got to go. We got a big star who just entered the studio.
Big star.
Huge star. Well, not huge. God damn it. Seth Rogan lost a little weight.
There you go, man.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks,
man. All right. All right, buddy.
Jimmy looked good.
We'll get back to the cat story later. That's too depressing. You saw that?
Fucking Christ.
Why'd
you do that?
I know, right? Why would you do that?
That's such a great question. Why would you do that?
I have a small dog, and every once in a while, I do have, I'll be walking down the street, and I'll see, what looks like a crazy motherfucker walking my way, and I do have this vision of someone just kicking my dog one day.
day.
man.
And what I would have to do to them, I would choke them with the leash. Is what
Of course,
that's a good one. That's the weapon of choice.
You would have to.
I would choke them to death with my effeminate dog leash.
Did you get your food?
I did. I chowed it down.
Oh, you already did it. Oh,
I did,
okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It was delicious.
Making sure you were comfortable, man.
No, yeah. It was,
what kind of dog?
I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. It just sounds lame. That many words.
It does.
It's a cute dog. It literally is it looks like Lady from Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, really?
That's adorable.
And it eats spaghetti like that.
Nice.
Oh,
it's pushing the meatballs with its nose.
Do you bring it on planes?
I do bring it on planes, yeah.
Is that a pain in the ass to do?
No, not really. She just sits there. She's very
cool.
Very well behaved dog.
But what do you do if she starts barking? Isn't that just embarrassing?
She never starts barking, like ever. She very rarely barks.
Oh, really?
Good dog. Good dog.
Won't they make you go from the front? I've heard that they'll take you if you're in first and your dog starts acting up. They'll make you go in the back. And
Do they really?
Yeah, I've heard of.
What about the people that sit in the back?
Exactly. That just shows how shitty it is in the back. Absolutely. Go back there with them. Bother those people.
You know, if that plane goes down, that dog isn't even going to know. Everyone will be horrified, and the dog will just be in a crate going like just doing the same thing right into the ground. Wouldn't even care.
That's why it's nice being a dog.
Right? Ignorance is truly bliss.
That's what most people are thinking as their plane is crashing.
Yes, I wish I was a dog.
Dog's licking his balls as he fucking smashing a building. I wonder why all the people are screaming.
There's a great story we got to do later, or we could do now. Some woman was having sex in the bathroom of the airplane.
Oh, Jesus.
And she was really... Did you hear the story on the way in?
Yep, I did.
I don't understand these people. She was being really loud, and people were annoyed by that.
Yeah.
I love hearing a woman's,
maybe they didn't
moaning.
think it was sex, though. Maybe they thought she was having a little trouble in the bathroom.
No, they all knew it was sex, and people were bothered enough where they started complaining, and then the stewardess had to knock on the door and try to calm her down.
Jealous busybodies.
But I guess she was moaning really loud.
They send you to the back of the plane, generally.
Fucking coach.
Go fuck on those people.
Would you be annoyed by that? I would not.
My parents. It depends who was with me. The surroundings. It can be incredibly
That's true.
uncomfortable.
Especially if it was your parents.
Yeah, exactly. That I'd be cool with. I'd appreciate that.
Oh, now I'm hearing from Travis. Her parents were on the flight.
The person's fucking parents.
Yeah,
were on the
is
flight.
that true, Travis?
And it was apparently the guy was apparently a stranger.
Oh, that girl hates her parents.
Wow.
That's what happened there.
So she goes in the bathroom knowing her parents are on the plane and then still is really loud?
With a stranger.
That's fucked.
There's a story there.
She must have wanted them to hear.
Yeah, that didn't. That doesn't just organically happen.
Yeah.
That girl goes on that plane thinking, I'm going to fuck someone and piss off my parents.
What a fucking lottery that is.
She's mad that daddy blew her off, so she's getting back.
Yeah. And who's that guy that spots a chick with her parents and he's like, I'm gonna
tries to fuck her.
I'm going to fuck her on a toilet in the sky.
There's several obstacles in my way here, but I can work around all of them. A, I'm on an airplane. B, her parents are here.
Yeah, I don't
C,
know
she
her.
seems loud.
All the ego.
How old was she, Travis?
21 or something like that, right?
Early 20s. The guy, I guess, was sitting next to her, and they started fooling around in the seat, and then they went to the bathroom.
Was it a nighttime flight?
I don't know.
Was it United? Was it United?
United?
That takes balls to do, man.
Yeah.
To get up and then try to get into a bathroom with a girl, and I don't know how you pull that
People
off.
get weird on airplanes.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you see someone on an airplane, and you're like,
Yeah.
That girl would jerk off someone right now.
Yeah, it's usually the girl I'm flying with. It's not me.
I think that everywhere I go.
I wonder if it's because there's a possibility of death. People like lose
I think that's
inhibitions.
what it is. It's like how shitty movies seem better on airplanes. I think shitty people to fuck seem more likely to be not that bad to fuck on an airplane.
Shitty movies do. Yes.
Yeah.
They're way
I watched
better
that
on a
Steve
plane.
Jobs Ashton Kutcher movie on a plane a few days ago. And I was like, this isn't that fucking bad.
Should win an Oscar, goddammit.
Like, good impression.
But it is. I think that's also why those people were laughing at that stewardess that was doing a little stand-up act in the front.
Right.
Exactly.
But again, you're nervous. You're just finding anything you can laugh at.
It's a release.
Take the
Yeah.
stress
To be
of-
distracted.
the fact that you're completely out of control of your own existence.
I get so
for that amount of
annoyed
time.
when that shit. Whenever they try to be funny on the plane, or like I saw a video yesterday of like the cast of The Lion King singing on an airplane. I fucking hate. I was like, shut the fuck up. People trying to sleep on this fucking thing. Like, I think I'm gonna die, and the last thing I need is like 30 musical theater assholes fucking singing to me for no reason. It sounds like a nightmare.
Right? Years ago, when Heather Mills was on Dancing with the Stars, whatever she was on, it was one of my favorite stories because she's such a hated woman, and there was a big delay on like a Virgin or a British Airways, and they said as a treat, because she was on with her dance partner, we're going to have someone dance for you, and then she gets up and dances with her dance partner on the plane, and everybody was already annoyed, and they said it was just dead silence. Nobody applauded, nobody gave her anything. Her and her bum gam.
She put her leg in the overhead and sat back.
How awkward would that be?
All right.
Oh, well, I guess that didn't work.
Can I move your backpack a little bit?
By the way, it was a Virgin flight. I have to add that. It was a Virgin flight, everybody. They think that's hilarious in the story, so I want to mention that.
I eat on planes a lot. Like, I'll eat almost anything, and I think it's the feeling of normalcy in a scary situation.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I just watch the stewardesses, and if they're not panicking, I'm like, oh, okay. All those dumb noises and bumps are totally normal.
Every time I watch that show, Air Disasters, the stewardess is like, and I went out there and didn't give a clue that there was a problem. Thanks, fucking smiling.
Thanks, you just
you ruined it.
You ruined my one thing.
Ruins it.
My one fucking thing I had.
I'll be right back.
But then every once in a while, you do see them panic a little bit, and like you do see them sit down and strap themselves in and have like 1% of worry on their face, and you're just like, oh, this is fucking it. This woman's flying 400 million flights.
Yeah, but this is the one.
She's strapping herself in.
There was some story about turbulence that was so bad, and they said one of the flight attendants was actually sitting there and crying.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, how unsafe do you feel when the fucking flight attendant's in tears?
They had one out of Philly just the other day where a guy cracked the overhead and everything.
Wow.
A lot of people were injured.
A flight attendant?
Everybody. It was they're saying really bad turbulence, and they had to turn the plane around. And me and Ann were talking about like the pilots would have kept going. They would have been like, "Fuck
it." I don't care.
They're used to all that.
It's never like, and the plane crashed due to turbulence.
I heard there was that one that was flying from like London to Brazil maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. I heard that one was actually turbulent.
Wait.
Yeah.
London to Brazil? It wasn't
maybe the other way around.
It was Brazil to Paris.
Yes, that's what it was.
No, that wasn't turbulence.
It wasn't?
No, that was because that was the Airbus
thunderstorm or some shit.
And it was the perfect storm of the water. Their guidance. Whatever it was that tells them their speed. What's it called? The altimeters?
But it gets fucked up when water gets in it or something?
It froze up?
It froze over.
Oh, really?
Wow.
And it was pilot error because they couldn't tell how fast they were going, so they stalled.
Pilot error.
Whoops.
Remember, that was the one, right?
According to Flight, that pilot should have been on more cocaine.
Right. Stay away. You want your pilot on coke.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I took anything from that movie.
Yeah. You want your pilot doing crank off the dashboard like a fucking trucker.
Was he on cocaine, though?
The dashboard, like he's got his pack of cigarettes.
Exactly. Like a little dancing Elvis on the a hula girl.
Shit.
Do this shit.
Fucking Seth, you rule.
But
Seth Rogan. I got to say, I saw Neighbors last week. And a lot of times they want us to see these movies ahead of time. I can't be bothered, to be honest with you. But your movies, I always go.
Thanks.
And it was fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
And the theater was just, they were all in.
That's
all
awesome.
in, laughing at all the places they're supposed to laugh.
That's great.
And what I liked about the movie is, and we said it earlier, no fucking no dumb message by the end of it.
Not really.
I hate that with comedies.
The messages.
I mean, tiny shit.
You
but
grow up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not like everyone has to fall in love at the end, and they weren't sure if they were in love at the beginning of the movie. It's like, who cares? Just make me laugh, man.
Yeah, we knew the movie would really live and die on how much the audience was laughing at any given moment, basically.
Right.
Yeah,
I remember saying that very early on in the edit. Like, when the audience isn't laughing, they're like, "Fuck this movie." Like, they just don't. They don't give a shit that much about.
Advancing the story.
It's not a very elaborate story. Like, like we move next. We're a family. A frat moves next door, and we fucking hate each other. And whenever it's not hitting that point really hard, the audience doesn't really care what's going on that much.
Are you comfortable watching your comedies in front of people? Like in an audience, do you like watching, or would you rather watch it in the screening room by yourself?
No, when they do well, it's like that's what you're looking for. I mean, like I started doing stand-up, so like I really like the sound of tons of people laughing.
Right.
And when you make a movie, it's kind of like you tell jokes, you work on them, you finesse them, and then like you wait like 3 months, and then you finally get the laugh. So like when a movie plays really well. And when, like, there are jokes that get those, like, explosive laughs, then it's really fun to watch in a theater with people.
Just scary. I went to the Arthur premiere, and there was, like, there was some things.
Yeah, no, when it's something like that, then it sucks. Like, and I've definitely been in and worked on movies that don't play as well as you would like.
But you guys know that.
Not as fun.
Oh, sorry. You guys know that ahead of time, though.
You generally do.
If a movie's not working.
Yes, and we try to fix it, like, if it isn't. But not everyone does.
Sometimes
like the makers of Arthur, for example. Yeah, it's tough, though. Like, it's really hard to make an audience full of people laugh.
You've had a really good run. We've talked to guys where they go, yeah, I knew this movie was going to suck, and there was nothing I could do about it, and I still had to put a smile on my face and promote it. You know?
I've done that a few times. I
Which
try
one?
not. I mean, there's some movies I've learned in the past, even the movies that I hate the most, some other people still come up to me on the street and really like them. Right. So it's like Guilt Trip is not my favorite movie I've ever been in by any means. When I watch it, it doesn't like make me laugh really, really, really. There's a few parts that are funny,
right.
But I try not to. I try to put myself in a position where like I'll promote a movie much more if I really like it, basically, so I don't have to lie to people. Basically, my goal. It's hard when you have to lie about it.
Yeah. Oh man, I have no doubt.
But Neighbors is a good old-fashioned frat movie, man. Period.
It is, yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, those old movies where it's just funny all the way through. A lot of comedies these days, they're very funny at the beginning, and then this weird character story development thing happens where the funny is ripped right out of the movie, and they try to make some kind of a poignant drama out of it, and it just...
people have a hard time, like, balancing that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to make a good comedy.
Well, the only comedies we get in general are rom-coms.
Yeah.
Oh, the old.
I mean, the old school ones like Neighbors is making a bit of a comeback. Thank God, finally. But and you got a lot of nudity in the film. That'll sell the flick.
Both male and female.
Oh, great!
There was a moment where there were so many dicks in the movie. We're like, we gotta put in like three boobs for every dick at least. Like we owe like 9 tits to this movie.
There's a lot of dick shots and dildos.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of dildos.
Full frontal male nudity doesn't seem to... Like, when did that start becoming accepted?
I'll tell you, it was Jason Segel did it in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That was
I think that was
the first one where I was like... I remember seeing it and being like, oh shit, now I gotta show my dick. It's like when athletes like saw a guy dunk for the first time, probably they were all like, fuck, like, that's what we gotta do to score now? That's how I felt. I was like, oh shit, I gotta show my dick to get laughs now. The bar has been raised.
Well, Seth is nude in this movie a couple times, too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, he's nude.
Nice.
You don't see my dick, but I'm... I'll tell you what, you almost do.
Well, you're having sex on the couch. I think we could give that one away.
Yeah, exactly.
But how hard was it to film that scene?
It's not that bad. Whenever, like, the sex scene is funny, it's not that bad.
You're all good.
Like I've done 1 or 2 movies where, like, the sex scene's actually supposed to be, like, intimate and passionate, and, like, that's fucking gross. And that's actually awkward, and, like, you feel really bizarre as that's happening.
But how do you walk on set? Are you, like...
they give you a robe, you're wearing your thing, and literally it's like a porno movie. Like, they're like, rolling, okay, like, this robe, and then you take your shit off, and you try to get in your position. Like,
do you cover up your junk, knowing that they're not really filming that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's always a fine balance, because you don't want to seem too ashamed of yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to be too explicit and make people uncomfortable. So I'll, like, casually cover myself up. You don't want to scramble and, you know. Like,
you don't want to make it look like you're trying.
You just got caught jerking off or something like that. Yeah.
What's the sock they put on a guy? Or how do they hold your dick down? I know there's something.
It's like a cock suck. It's and it doesn't like at best it holds like half a dick in a ball. Like it's not. It doesn't quite do what you would hope it would.
No, it does. If it doesn't hold all of it, it does exactly what you want it to do.
And it's got to fall off during filming. It just
there's
has
always overflow. Like you will cut and I'll look down. It's just like like one of my balls just fully hanging out.
We've all tried the sock thing, and that damn thing will just not stay on.
No, it doesn't work. It has like little straps that like kind of go along, and they'll like digitally remove the straps.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, there's some movie magic that happens.
Wow.
That is magic.
It's literal
So
magic.
the actresses are having kind of like a shaft and ball banged against them while they're fooling around like that?
You're kind of dry humping them with like a little.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember like one of the first times, like when we filmed Knocked Up, I remember thinking like, if I was in high school, I would consider this sex.
No shit.
Like, I remember thinking like, yeah, like if I was 17, I'd be really bragging to my friends about what is happening right now.
I got blue balls right now, god damn it.
It was sex, man. Yeah.
That was hardcore sex when you were a teenager.
For a teenager,
a young
it
teenager,
was
right?
hardcore.
It really was.
Didn't even care about the chafing for the next fucking week.
No, not at all.
Just like all raw.
Right.
Yeah, that was the goal. I'd dry hump the shit out of somebody.
Are you worried about getting a rod in those situations, or is there a part of you that wants to just to show her?
Yeah,
to show her.
I don't know how
I remember reading a quote like from Sean Connery where he was, not talking about beating up women, but he was talking about making love to them on movies, and he said like I say to a woman, I'm sorry if I get aroused, and I'm sorry if I don't get aroused. And I always thought like that's a smooth thing that only Sean Connery can say. Yeah, that wouldn't fly with me.
No.
Sorry if I get a boner, and I'm sorry if I don't get a boner. They just be like, how about you don't get a fucking boner?
When he said it, they melted with his charm.
And then I choke them.
A little backhand action.
Exactly.
Have you ever gotten excited doing one of those?
Never really, no. Not like fully. There's a scene in Knocked Up where me and Paul Rudd are at a strip club, and we kind of built a strip club on set, and then over the years, we've learned that if you hire porn stars to play like strippers and people being naked, it's so much better than hiring like an actress who wants to be a stripper.
Right.
Because to an actress, like that's her worst day of the week, and to a porn star, that's her best day of the week.
Wow.
Like, the fact that she's not getting like 3 dicks in her ass is like it's like that, to them, this is like a fucking vacation job, And they're thrilled, they're in a good mood, they're not awkward about it. But like for an actress who wants to be a serious actress, it's like humiliating to play a stripper. But a porn star, that's like your segue into the mainstream. So we got to pick our porn stars. Like I remember at the time, like I was into Nautica Thorne, so I was like, let's get her. And Paul Rudd, I can't remember who he picked, but that and then we literally sat there. I got lap dances for like 3.5 hours straight. And I remember me and Paul beforehand talking about it, being like, it's going to be kind of awkward. It's going to be weird, like getting lap dances in front of all these people. And then like 30 seconds into it, we turned to each other. We're like, this is not awkward at all. This is the greatest fucking thing that's ever. This is literally just us getting lap dances for 3 hours straight.
You should have taken a Cialis and put on silk boxers.
It was wonderful.
What a great point about a porn star, though. Like for them, that's such an easy day at work.
Right.
Oh, we still do it. It's like I actually was one of the ones who, like, when we made Zack and Miri make a porno, like I was a big proponent of I told Kevin Smith, like, hire fucking porn stars.
Yeah.
Like, do not try to get actresses who will do the stuff that you want these porn stars to do. Because porn stars, they're down. It's great. Like you don't have to with actresses. I mean, rightfully so. It's generally like there's a negotiation of how naked they'll get. Again, a porn star's happy that she's not getting a watermelon in her ass. It's like, so I'm just naked? Yeah, you're just, and you guys are just going to tell jokes around me? Yeah, that's it. No one's shitting on me? No one is shitting on me. And you're paying me? Yes, that's exactly what's happening. It's a fucking mutually beneficial situation.
And they probably didn't jump up like regular actors would probably jump off your lap. Cut.
They do, because they were all strippers, so they kind of do the stripper thing of like slowly like putting They keep it sexy.
That's great.
Nautica, what's her name?
Nautica Thorne.
Do we know her?
I don't know if I know her. What's her specialty? Does she have a blowjob queen, or is her...
She's Asian. So in porn, that's a specialty.
Right, that is a specialty.
And often I find a lot of Hispanic girls go back and forth between being Asian and Hispanic in porn, which is an amazing diverse. I don't know what you call that.
Amazing they can do
versatility.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Versatility.
Both Latina sluts and me so horny.
Remember Hypatia Lee?
Very versatile.
Do you remember Hypatia Lee from years ago? She was like the first big Asian porn star, I think.
Who?
Hypatia Lee, I think her name was. I'm older than you, so
that's going way
I remember
back.
Asia Carrera was one of the first big Asian porn stars. Her name was Asia.
Right.
That shows how much she cornered the market on it.
Here we go.
Asia.
No mistaking this.
That's who I'll go with.
You know Asa Akira, I think is how you say her name?
Yeah, Asa Akira. Yeah, Asa
Akira. She is fucking hilarious. She's one of the, she might be the funniest Twitter account.
She is funny. I've looked at her Twitter every once in a while.
I forget that.
Yeah,
she does that show with David
Cho, his podcast.
Right. He just got in trouble for saying how he raped a masseuse or something.
Jesus.
Did he really? He did. He had some shit go down.
Oh, yeah,
I like his art, so I'll read up on him every once in a while.
Yeah. He's a maniac, though. He really doesn't give a fuck.
He's crazy, yeah.
Because he's worth a couple $100 million from that Facebook
He got Facebook stock for painting their walls.
Highest paid artist in history.
But then there is some rape allegations going around. So
you want to be careful with that.
You gotta be, right?
There's only so good a painter you can be before
that matters. Yes.
I don't know if he's good enough. You gotta get better.
How often you on Twitter? You go on there.
I go every day. Every once, I don't tweet every day.
You get shit. You get shit from people.
I really don't that often.
Oh,
and when I do, I will I'll write them back, and I'll just be like, "Fuck you."
Have you gotten to the point where you just bounce, or you got to say something every time?
No, I don't say something every time.
Yeah.
But I have a pretty. People aren't that bad to me on Twitter. People are. I talk shit about like
you fucker.
I know. Yeah, people just rail against you guys.
Oh God. Yeah.
You guys, but radio people have like a kind of adversarial relationship with their listeners.
That really is true.
You're right. Why? Why us?
I don't know. It's familiarity breeds contempt. I think to some degree.
Right.
Honestly, they feel like they know you really well. You're in their car with them as they're driving, and eventually they're like, "I know these guys.
Yeah,
these guys."
On those slow news days, you got to throw your life out there, so people know everything about you, and then they just call you asshole.
We should do one radio show a month. They would love us.
Oh
God, they love us.
No, but they associate you with all the good and bad times because you're in the car with them. So if they're fighting with their wife, who else are they listening to? Your voice.
Right.
Yeah, it's
and they
true.
think we're taking her side. God damn it.
Yes. and they're right.
Right now, open the door and kick her right out.
Exactly. Grab one of her tits and then give her a boot. Man up already. Tired of you.
I think because you guys also like have kind of a rapport is kind of an argumentative one at times. So I think it feel like maybe they feel like in order to get in on the action, they gotta be like you guys.
Dawn,
give each other shit.
Dawn.
That's Anthony's sister.
Nice.
She wanted to meet
She
you.
came in just to meet Seth Rogan and dressed the part too. Dawn all dressed up nice.
All right, sit down and shut up.
I have a gig to plug.
A gig to plug.
That's right. Everyone. Boy, my family loves plugging gigs.
What do you do? What does she do?
Well, me and my brother and sister are doing a little musical engagement in Patchogue.
Yes.
We're like the little Partridge
Reuben
family.
Kincaid.
Reuben Kincaid is dead, so
someone has to carry it on.
There's nothing worse than when you've mentally committed to Reuben Kincaid and someone starts saying Partridge Family.
You did it though. You plowed through. You have the more specific reference. So I think even though it was a millisecond late, you get the points on that one. The margin of difficulty was higher on yours.
I hear you're involved in The Room, the movie The Room, something about it?
Yeah, Franco.
Great.
Bought. Yeah, great. He one of the guys who made The Room wrote a book about the making of it. Gregg Sestero, and so Franco optioned the book and then asked me and Evan, my producing partner, to help him produce a movie based on the book.
So it's going to be a movie based on the making of the movie.
Exactly, yeah.
All right,
this won't be an expensive movie.
Because that goddamn thing is
unbelievable.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I saw it like 10 years ago, I think, for the first time. Like right when it came out. Like I just moved to L.A. and there would be billboards for it and ads and stuff like that. I remember I saw it with Jonah Hill actually randomly, and then and like we became obsessed with it. Like it was the greatest fucking
That awful
thing I've
movie,
ever
right?
seen.
We saw clips of that. I think we watched.
You watch it, and you just trying to figure out what it is.
Well,
like, was this a goof? Is this guy serious?
He's serious.
Oh, yeah.
Totally serious. But there's something like, that's what's interesting about, like, as we talk about it and work on the movie, like, it's your instinct to just like say like fuck this movie, it's a horrible piece of shit, like why would you do this, like what an idiot. But what's kind of what you can't ignore is that like there's tons of bad movies that aren't watchable and that like no one watches over and over and over again. So like there is something you kind of have to give credit to, because like of all the shitty movies, he made one that like people still watch 10 years later.
Love to watch
that
the
people love it. And so like there is something, probably of obviously no, effort of the guy who made it, but there is something that's oddly brilliant about it in a weird way.
What is that? Because obviously it was sheer accident that it made shitty in a way that people like watching shitty.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
And it's like new shit. Like a lot of movies, like you get the joke 10 minutes in, you're like, I get it, it sucks.
Right.
This movie's not like that.
No.
In 10 minutes, like after 40 minutes, you're just like, it keeps coming up with new ways to be shitty. It's constantly like reinventing the shitty wheel as the movie goes on. Like it's truly amazing.
Have you talked to the guy yet?
I met him in a grocery store one time.
Holy shit!
Randomly, and I talked to him for a little while.
Oh, hi, Seth.
Hi, Seth. Oh, yeah. He's kind of like a vampire. He's like a vampire-y vibe.
Does he know it's awful?
Well, what's interesting is he's kind of had to restructure his thoughts on it, I think, to some degree. Because he wants the acclaim and attention, but all that's associated with somewhat acknowledging that it sucks shit. So, I think he's kind of in a weird position where he goes to the Q&As and he introduces the screenings, and I think now he kind of pretends like, oh, it's a dark comedy or something like that. But it's like so clear that he is wounded by, it's like torn. Which is interesting also. Like a guy who has to like go around and perpetuate something that's being received for all the wrong reasons, basically.
The irony is an afterthought, like, oh yeah, that was meant to be ironic.
I wanted that to be weird.
No, he wanted every scene in that movie to be a statement and something great. And
he thought it was brilliant. And like it's so. But again, that's what's interesting. Like I think there's something so honest about it. That's what makes it watchable. It's so clearly like he thought it was so good that. And it's all from him it's like, I think that's what it is. It's very personal in a weird way.
And the art is that somebody can do something so abysmal and look at it and think it's good. It's like the fact that you can look at that and actually think that it was good after it was done.
I can imagine.
I can't get over that.
Watching like the dailies from that and being like, we nailed it today.
It's good.
What is he doing now? Did you ask him, or does anyone know?
Well, the whole thing is that like he has a massive amount of money from like a mysterious source, and like and I don't know if it's ever like the book is like the guy talks a lot about how like where's the money, like the movie's not a cheap, it's like a $10 million movie or something like that. Like it's not a cheap movie, and he paid for it all himself. And
where'd the money go? Did he pay $9 million to one actor?
Yeah, exactly. Because they kept going, like they kept stopping and starting. He bought all the equipment himself. He didn't rent it from movie house. He bought the cameras and the stuff. Like it was a very bizarre approach. But like so for however he's rich, like he's independently wealthy, and he currently like tours with the movie still. Like
he never tried to do another movie or any of that.
Supposedly he was like working on something else, but I don't think he ever did. That'd be great if he did that.
I can't wait to see that.
I did Red Eye with the guy that wrote the book.
Oh, really?
And he some of his stories about it are he tells it very, it's very entertaining.
Does he like how the movie came out?
Not really. He has fun with it now.
With Gregg. And that's like like his character would be the star of the movie.
Oh,
it's crazy. Like, but he's still friends with Tommy. Like, they're still good friends.
They tour it. They go
around
stage.
together. Yeah, and
packed houses.
And again, for Gregg, it's bizarre too because he wanted to be like a serious actor.
And then he ends up in that.
Yeah, he ends up in that. And he knows it sucks, though, as it's happening. But he, at the same time, seems to be like, but it's a movie. Like someone's actually like making a movie.
Right.
Wasn't there a lawn chair on the roof in one scene where they're sitting in like
they're sitting on the
awful
roof.
lawn chairs,
on the roof, and it's all like really bad green screen for no. There are roofs in Los Angeles.
Right.
Like, they're not even
why?
They're not hard to have access to.
And then they're throwing that football around like 2 feet away from each other.
They play football on the day of their wedding when they're all in tuxedos.
It was great.
It's super. My favorite thing is the same sex scene is in the movie twice. Like they reuse the same sex scene very clearly.
Same
same shots, same
everything. They just replay it again.
Yeah,
it's a new
they're like 40 minutes apart.
It's probably because like Ed Wood was appreciated years later for his awful movies, and maybe this is one people are like, hey, look, this guy is still here.
Oh, yeah, people talk about it's like a very Ed Wood.
There are a few movies like that. I remember Blood Feast is a horror movie that was just watched for a goof.
Yeah.
You just watched it, the horrible acting, the bad special effects, the echo in the back of everything, and
the boom in the shot.
The boom in the shot.
I think one of the things is people like the idea of people whose like ambition way outweighs their talent. I think there might be something inspiring to people about that, where they're just like, this guy didn't care.
Why should I? Right?
Why should I care? He wanted to make a fucking movie, and he didn't let the fact that he had no idea how to do it stop him from doing that. You know.
That's brilliant.
There's something endearing about that.
Yes. Yeah. Who's James Franco playing on that?
He might play Tommy Wiseau.
Wow, I can see that.
Yeah, you
I
can
see him being a creepy guy like that.
Oh, it's a real movie, not a documentary about it.
It's like a movie about the making of it.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be really
What year was The Room made?
Like 10 years ago.
Maybe 10 years ago.
I thought it was older. Okay.
No,
maybe a little longer.
No, maybe a little.
Oh, right, but this green screen, it could be that old.
No, it was made in like the early 2000s, I'd say. Yeah, around then. Maybe the late 90s, but around then. Yeah.
What's the deal with Franco painting you nude?
I don't know. He.
You guys got such a great.
I don't even
friendship,
question it anymore. Honestly, it's like if you're friends with someone who like if we weren't famous and your friend did that, you'd just be like, oh, that's a funny thing that my friend did. You know, but because it all gets put out there in the world, I guess it becomes a lot more ridiculous in the public eye.
No
but
shit.
To me, I was just like, oh, that's funny. Franco's painting these ridiculous naked pictures of me. But yeah, then you step back, you're like, oh, everyone sees it too. But yeah, I think he just thinks it's funny.
Of course. He's bored.
He's just bored.
James is bored. And he used his brother in, not to bring it back to the movie, but we should, make sure people know about Neighbors. Franco's brother's in it.
Yeah, Dave.
He does a great job. Is that his first big role?
He's been in some stuff. He's in that Now You See Me movie about the magicians, which I love personally.
I didn't see.
It's very watchable, immensely watchable. He has smaller stuff in some. He's in this Warm Bodies movie, a zombie movie that came out last year. He's actually in Superbad. He has one line in Superbad, but I've known him since then, basically.
Yeah, he's
really good.
He's great,
incredibly talented. Yeah, he's really funny.
And Zach gave you a great performance too.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
Zac Efron is the head fraternity guy.
He's really good. Most people don't expect to think he's funny at all, but he's really, really funny. Yeah.
What a great classic like standoff that is.
Yeah.
The bullying frat guy. And then leave me the fuck alone guy.
The family guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's true. It's funny, it's like there was a moment where you watch movies like Animal House and shit, and you think man, it's fun to watch that, but you have to acknowledge I'm at the age where I would hate those people.
Right, yeah.
It's fun in a movie, but fuck those kids. Shut the fuck up.
That's so right. I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I want to watch television and go to fucking sleep. And that's I remember having to admit that to myself, but thinking that's probably relatable to more people than you would imagine. More people want those people to shut up than to party with them. Yeah.
Right.
I got to give away one thing: the breastfeeding boobs.
Oh yeah, the milking. Yeah.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
That actually was a story that happened to one of the friends of one of the writers. There's a scene where, like, apparently, and I had no fucking idea that this happened, but like when a woman's breastfeeding, her breasts fill up with milk, and you use a pump to get the milk out. But if you don't have access to a pump, you have to physically squeeze the milk out of the breast. And so one of the writer's friends was coming back from Coachella with his wife, and they had this happen. They had their pump broke, and he had to milk her on the side of the road in the car. And I remember he told us that story, and we're like, we have to put that in the fucking movie. Like,
they get really tight and engorged, especially when they stop breastfeeding.
Yeah, exactly.
When they have a problem because the milk continues to be produced, and the women have to literally milk themselves in the shower.
Giant life-giving tits.
What a bitch. My question was, where did you get the actual boobs from?
There were prosthetic boobs.
They were made, right?
Yeah, they were made.
Oh, they look great.
Our effects company.
They look great.
They did look good.
They look great in a horrific way.
Yeah, it's literally
You'll understand when you see the
guys
movie.
that do The Walking Dead made those breasts.
Really?
Really?
God, they must have hated you.
Perfect.
They're like, you know what we do with our
They do all our
craft.
Shit. They're always making us dicks and butts. They literally just sent us like the dick from This Is the End in a box. It's like a 2-foot long black dick. It was just with a little note. It was like, we found this and thought of you. Oh, that's nice.
I really love This Is the End, man.
Thank you
I know
so much.
It's an older movie, but
Yeah,
God,
I appreciate it.
That
I remember
movie was
listening to you guys.
fun.
I remember listening to you guys on the radio, literally driving, and you started talking about it one day. And like whenever that happens, I get so nervous because I'm like, oh shit, they're going to talk shit about me on the radio. And then instead, you talked about liking it, which was very nice.
Where's Danny McBride these days? He's taking a little break or something. We haven't seen him.
He's filmed a few movies that haven't come out yet. He's in Cameron Crowe's new movie that is coming out, and I think he did another movie that.
He's one of my favorites, man.
Oh yeah,
when he appears in This Is the End, it's just he's a rock god.
Oh, yeah. He's one of the among us, he's like the funniest. Like we're like everyone's kind of comedically afraid of Danny McBride.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah, he's like the guy that could kick all your asses. like especially like I remember in This Is the End. Like he showed up a little late. Like we started filming, kind of like in the movie. Like he shows up late, and we all had like a groove kind of. And I remember telling him like people going at each other like pretty hard, so just be aware of that. And then like his first day was that day where he's eating breakfast, and he's like, James Franklin sucking any dick tonight? And we were all just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, Danny came to play. Yeah, it was brutal.
That wasn't in the script?
No, not at all.
A lot of improv in that movie.
Yeah, lots of improv, yeah.
That's funny.
When you're just asked to make fun of your friends' careers, it's easier to improvise.
Right. What's more satisfying than that?
Nothing's more
attacking your
satisfying
friends.
than that, just eviscerating your friends.
You get a two-time Academy Award nominee.
I know, like Jonah.
Now, obviously, you guys, how do you handle that one? It's not with, hey, congratulations. Do you just shit all over?
Yeah, or just praise the guys that won?
No, honestly, when he got nominated for Moneyball, there was some sense of like obviously he's great in the movie, but like it's a very toned down performance, and there's some sense of like, oh great, you weren't funny and you got nominated for an Oscar, congratulations. But but for Wolf of Wall Street, honestly, like that was one of my favorite movies of the year, and I thought he was
amazing,
so fucking funny in it, amazing, but it like is like a comedic performance.
Right.
So when he got nominated for that, I actually I went off for hours about how psyched I was. It was like it wasn't like a toned down like subtle thing he was doing. Like it was a balls to the wall, like
a whole new character,
fucking crazy thing he was doing.
It's like when Jimmy found out Tommy was going to be made. Whoops. We all know how that ended.
That movie got a lot of fucking hate from a lot of people. Well, they praise a bit like Goodfellas didn't or The Godfather did.
America doesn't. Yeah. I mean, that to me is the whole point of the movie. Is like it's directly reflective of what happened in real life. Like this guy did fucking partied his nuts off, stole money from everyone, and he's totally fine in the end of the story. Like, and that's a direct product of like the culture we live in. And so I think that's why people didn't like it, because they don't like the American product of what happened.
They don't like the truth dangled in front of their faces.
They don't like to see like, oh, I live in a country where a guy can rip people off, do drugs till his fucking dick falls off, and then be totally fine at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We only have a few more minutes, I heard. This upcoming project about the first buddy cop,
Oh yeah,
pairing
with Kevin Hart. Yeah,
this has potential, man.
I think it does. Yeah, it's a funny.
You guys start filming yet, or
no? We start probably next year.
All right, so this is down the road, but
Yeah.
I mean the concept is great. The first interracial cop pairing in history, and it takes place in the 40s.
Yeah,
and it's you and Kevin Hart. I could just
Holy
imagine the
shit.
jokes with this thing.
It's funny because and I play a Jewish guy. Obviously, it's funny because it gives you an excuse to be like really racist and really anti-Semitic at all times. Like everyone hates Jewish people and black people at that time, and it's about how we get teamed up to like infiltrate the jazz scene to like bust jazz musicians for smoking weed, which they actually
The reefer,
did.
yeah.
Like it all comes from like a line in this book that the writer Rodney was reading, where it just said like the FBI attempted to send agents into the jazz scene to bust the musicians for smoking marijuana. They were unsuccessful. And like we always just looked at that one line and we're like, that's a fucking funny movie.
Holy shit! Yeah,
and
a whole
so-
movie
That's
out
all
of
it
a
took.
fucking line. That's
so
great.
yeah, we just kept working backwards from the scene where it's just like me next to Kevin Hart, and I'm like, he's my partner. You realize he's black.
Oh, we're gonna look forward to that.
Sounds good, yeah. But right now,
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
Oh, I want to mention one other thing. Lisa Kudrow. She's only in it for 5 minutes, maybe. She's
super fucking funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, she's unbelievably
in everything
funny.
she does.
I just heard her show is coming back.
Yeah.
The
6
comeback,
episodes, which is one of the most
awesome.
underrated shows
Oh, I
ever.
It
love
was
that
fantastic.
show. It's
The
so
Comeback,
funny.
whatever,
yeah.
right?
I remember like one of my first dates with my wife. We sat and watched The Comeback.
It was
like,
hard to
when it first
watch.
Came on.
Like
Yeah,
there
it
were
was
some
so
scenes you're
awkward.
just like, oh no, she's not gonna. Oh fuck, she is.
There's something with her husband like shitting or something like they film her husband shitting and he doesn't it was such a funny fucking
The way
show.
she approached the writers of the show and
she
just
wanted more.
like, oh, don't say
Cookies.
that. And they hated her.
Or when the stepdaughter said something and called her mom, and she couldn't believe that the stepdaughter called her mom,
Yeah.
and she went, changes. It's literally the most uncomfortable I've ever been.
Yeah, Mottola, who directed Superbad, directed that. I remember.
It's great.
Yeah, she was amazing in that.
So good. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm psyched about that.
Well, Seth, man, you just killed it for
Yeah.
us. Thank you
Thank
so
you guys.
much.
That was so much fun.
This was
Appreciate it.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Neighbors opens up Friday.
Friday, May 9th.
In theaters everywhere, and like I said, a bunch of us saw it in the theater. Just loved it.
Awesome.
So,
thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Have fun.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Bye bye.
Yip, yip. Yip, yip. Noises. Yip, yip. Yip, yip.
Let's do it.
Yip, yip. Yip, yip. Noises. 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 Noises.
Kids are in the pool.
Now back to the Opal and Anthony Show.
On Sirius XM.
That line doesn't work.
What's that?
The kids are in the pool.
No?
Used to be the Cosby kids, right? That old gang?
Oh my goodness, that's racist.
It's racist.
Right, but to just say the kids are in the pool, it doesn't make sense.
I didn't hear the whole thing.
Our generation, we used to say the Cosby kids.
Oh, man.
I know it's very bad to say now in 2014, and I want to acknowledge that, goddammit, but back in the day, it was acceptable.
As
far as humor goes.
As was a lot of things. Human sacrifice. At some
Sure.
point, that was completely acceptable.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I got to state the obvious that Seth Rogan just killed it for us for 45
He's
straight
great.
minutes.
He's fan-fucking-tastic.
The energy, the jokes.
Yep.
Very entertaining. And
He's
like
a good guy.
And like Jimmy said as we were going during break, he said that he'll talk about anything, too.
Yeah.
Which is very refreshing because he's a big star.
Yeah,
a big star!
He's just what you want a guest to be. He's really funny, and he'll talk about anything. And he doesn't panic about, hey, don't bring that up, guys. He's just great.
Seth
He's
Rogan
fucking
does
great.
not get that picture.
Yeah.
It'll make him a big star.
That's perfect for him. There's a man with a beard who smokes pot in it.
Shows his penis.
Yeah, you can spit anything.
Yeah.
But then you get a Paris Hilton, and she's annoyed by simple questions.
Fucking cunt with a K.
Stand her.
Seth Rogan really makes me laugh, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Most comic actors I don't quite enjoy, but he is great.
He knows how to do radio, that's for sure. He really gets it. So
we got Dawny. She's got to leave soon. My sister Dawny.
Oh, right.
And somebody here wanted to meet my sister.
Ooh, Seth.
And it's
God.
Yes, Denny Falcone. Step up to the mic. There you go. Oh, a hot mic?
Is this a hot mic?
It's a hot mic.
Would look good on a T-shirt.
Now he's telling you
I know.
to put on.
I heard.
yeah, I was trying to.
I heard
chase
Dawn's.
down-
I heard Dawn's. Oh. I caught it.
Oh.
You're not happy that it's Dennis Falcone that wants to meet you.
No, I was actually chasing down Sam. I was chasing down Roland at the 20th anniversary thing because I was like, "Where's Dennis Falcone?" I wanted to meet him. He had already left.
He's a legend.
He sort of ducked out of there.
He doesn't hang out long.
Yeah,
He's a cut out early kind of guy.
Well, you do know he blows himself, so he probably left to get one in before dinner.
Don't talk like that in front of a lady.
Well,
It's
that
not
would be
nice.
much more fun than meeting me, I'm sure.
He doesn't want to say it in front of a lady, but he's proud of the fact that he can blow himself.
He was complaining. He was complaining that he had to pay for drinks at the Unmasked. I told him he should just drink his own jizz like usual.
Yeah, I called Denny one time. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He texted me back, "I can't talk. I'm MFMing."
What's that stand for?
Mouth fucking myself.
Myself, of course.
You do that?
No.
But that's a good bar trick. I mean, you'd get free drinks if people could check you out as you blow yourself.
Because he lays on his back and he can put his feet on the floor behind him.
Right.
And then he just puts a finger in his own asshole and he pushes his cock into his. I'm trying to clean up.
Trying to clean it up.
That's a respectful thing.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? Who wants to meet who again?
Dennis.
Just wanted to say hello to Anthony Sisko. Cool. That's all.
Well, I wanted to meet Dennis, too, because I wanted to talk to him about Anthony's 4th of July party.
Right.
Because there's going to be a big bash. My birthday is also around that time. And we thought, who better to spin the tunes, right?
Then Denny Falcone and the hard drive of hits.
And he could do his trick.
Everyone else was booked, huh?
Right. Yes, his trick.
His trick.
What's his? Oh, that
He
trick.
blows himself.
Well, I know that trick. I thought there were more tricks.
Come on, Bright Eyes, do your trick.
It's one of Anthony's typical parties. It's really, no one's really going to care much.
That is true. That is true.
Put that on your flyer, Dennis.
Bright Eyes, do your trick. What's that from?
Planet of the
Planet of the
Apes.
Apes, yeah.
Come on, Bright Eyes, do your trick. He's trying to talk. We want to have Denny Falcone spinning all the hits.
Dates are filling up fast.
Oh man, I know.
No.
All right, we got to pick a day.
The 4th
Know
is a
who says that, by the way?
Oh.
What's that?
People that
Have nothing to do.
Thank you.
I'm already.
People whose calendar has a lot of snow on it. Like John
I'm
Rivers
booked
said.
on the 4th.
A lot
I'm
of
booked
people.
on the 5th.
A lot of people
Not at night,
say
though.
dates filling up fast because they don't really have
No,
a
mine.
lot of dates.
How about
booked.
we make it the 5th at night? Saturday the 5th.
Got a
Saturday?
wedding.
At night?
Got a wedding.
Blow it off, bro.
Oh.
I got a wedding.
Anthony, I think a lot of people will be off that Friday
What about
anyway.
the 4th at night?
At night, yeah, we could do that.
You're going to change your
Yeah.
party date just so you can get one? No offense, Denny, but
No, you
Well, I
got.
personally don't care.
It's a federal holiday. People will be off.
I
People will
can
be
come
off
by
that
at night.
Friday.
Yeah, definitely.
Blow
All right,
off.
we'll do the 4th at night.
No, blow off the wedding, Dennis.
then again, people are watching fireworks and there's a lot of traffic on the 4th.
Right, sure.
No
People
one
are not
wants
going to
to.
want to drive to Long Island on the
4th.
4th.
That's true.
Oh shit!
That's
Show
true.
some loyalty. Kick that wedding.
Have some
out the
pride.
door,
It's a
man.
compound party. I mean, that's. You know.
How
say
about
you
the
can't do
fact
the
of the
wedding?
matter is, the party will be Friday and Saturday because
Well, true.
my parties usually go the entire weekend.
Just say you can't do the. Say, like, look, I had a rape thing. I have to go to trial.
I pulled a hammy blowing myself. I got to cancel on you.
We're doing the Dawn's birthday segment on Friday with Denny Falcone, Friday night.
Oh,
and then
wow.
Saturday
It'll
will be
just
the 4th of
continue.
July party. It'll just continue over into that. So, you people, all the usual suspects know who you are. You're cordially invited there.
Sounds nice.
I just throw an invite out. And don't forget this Saturday.
Yes.
May 10th.
At the Village Idiot Pub
Really?
in Patchogue. It will be Brother Joe, me, Adorny, who else? Alex Nectarides, Joe Curry,
Mr. Potato
Mikey
Head,
Potato Head, Cowbell Bill is
Brady.
playing drums. It's going to be a cavalcade of 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, thousands music. It's like a live version.
A cavalcade of fuckos.
Yeah, a cavalcade of fuckos. That's actually on the flyer.
What time does that start?
What time does that start? About 9?
9-ish.
9?
Yeah.
I've got a gig not too far from there.
Oh, really? When does that wrap up?
About 8 o'clock or so.
You know what?
Whoa.
Come
It's
on
a late
down. The
communion
Village
party,
Idiot
yeah.
Pub in Patchogue. It's, Saturday the 10th.
Fat Opie Hugh
Yes.
Bond will be there.
Fat
with
Opie,
his guitar.
Hugh Bond, they
Yes.
call him Fat Opie.
Still
He'll be
goes by Fat Opie.
There'll be some classic music, new music, and also some of the parodies you've known and loved over the course of the years from this very program.
Hey Masturbator?
I don't think Hey Masturbator will be played.
Oh.
Not that it couldn't, but I choose not to.
Why? You should.
I know.
Right? No?
Hey Masturbator.
I forgot about that.
Oh boy, that made my bones on that.
That was the hit.
The hit. Oh boy. Yeah. So
Sounds like
join us.
Macarena.
Right, Chippa. See? Boy.
All right, this was exciting. Thanks,
very
Vince.
exciting.
Amazing. Amazing radio. Thank you.
It's like the meeting at Yalta. This is fantastic.
Very nice. Thank you
I
again,
would love to hang, but I got to get to work.
Yeah, see, Dawn knows.
Yeah,
Dawn knows how to make a
I
getaway.
know how to make a good exit.
All
We'll
right,
see everyone
Donnie.
in Patchogue on Saturday.
Bye, Dawn.
Yes. Have fun, Donnie. Be
Bye-bye.
careful.
Bye,
I'll
Dawn.
talk to you
Oh,
later.
Denny was hoping for a hug.
Oh, give Denny a hug.
Not meant to be.
Give Denny a hug.
Oh, boy, Denny couldn't get his head.
Oh,
Wow, look
boy.
at that.
Oh, man.
tight
Hey,
squeeze.
unhand her, you brute.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Donnie. Bye-bye.
Bye, Donnie.
I'll see
And
you.
Anthony gave a big
Yes. Oh, Jim
Oh,
Norton.
yeah, grab the ass.
Oh,
All right,
Jimmy,
good.
Jimmy
Yay.
grabbed his
Bye, Don. Love you. Love you, miss.
Oh, Jesus.
Very nice lady.
Can we discuss that the fact that Denny looks horrible in hats? Am I the only one?
Yes.
Am I the only one? Oh, you're still here. Sorry, I thought you left.
It's a good hat, yes, but the problem
You look
is
like
the
a
fucking
Progeria
thumb
kid
under
or
it.
something.
His Make-A-Wish was to meet Don Cumian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Denny Falcone. I'm just an ordinary kid. I like DJing, and my wish is to DJ a compound party, if you can make that happen.
Brooklyn Nets, huh?
Yeah, go Nets tonight in
Yeah,
Miami.
I guess they're still in it.
Oh, they're
I
still
thought
in
they were
it, huh?
done.
No, they won Game 7, and now they got to
Oh,
play
on Sunday afternoon.
the Heat. LeBron.
That is a badass thing that they did. Just black and white, fucking Brooklyn.
It's a cool logo.
You know,
for
they're
real.
selling a lot of fucking gear, huh?
Very
And on
cool
Sunday
logo.
night, they lit up the Empire State Building in Nets colors, black and white.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
You can't
cool.
see the black, though.
I don't know why they did that then. They should have discussed it. You can't
It's
see
like
the black
you
and
can't
white.
light up a building in black.
Yeah.
Can't be done.
Yeah.
But I got a nice letter. Could I read my nice letter on
Wow,
the air?
what is this, Denny?
I hope it's from Sirius XM and it begins. We regret to inform you.
It's a Dennis.
I hope it's one you're going to leave after your next activity.
Just wanted to give you
Side
an
note.
email of a fan. At 61 years old, I may not be the typical XM subscriber since I'm as likely to be listening to Opie and Anthony as I am to be listening to 60s on 6.
Wow.
Actually, it was because of you on O&A that I listened to you on the 60s. So you guys have moved another listener to another part of the platform.
That's great. We've
Yeah.
chased a fan away to
Right.
another channel.
He enjoys me on here and enjoys me on the 60s.
And
I just
enjoys
wanted
you
to thank
on
you
the
for that.
60s.
And I'm also on the 70s, too, now on the weekends.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
I'm Dennis the 70s Menace.
Oh. Is that what you call yourself?
No, he doesn't. No, he
Dennis
doesn't.
the 70s Menace?
Oh, my God.
Holy shit, I love it.
I thought of that name, and I thought of you guys, how much you'd
Did you
appreciate
see it in lights and then it explodes?
I see it on the screen and
Dirk
it looks
Diggler.
boss.
I just see this name. It's up in lights and then it's so strong.
Yeah.
It's so bright that it just explodes. Dirk Diggler.
Jack, could you call me? Could you call me Dennis the 70s Menace from now on? Jack?
Yeah. And then, all right, Denny Falcone, you get the, Jack. You know, Dennis the 70s Menace. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, Dennis the 70s Menace, Jack tells me you've got quite a tiny, thin head on you.
May I see it? All right there, Dennis Diggler.
Thank you, Colonel.
Very good. The Colonel, very good.
Nice.
Oh, you're my
Guys,
friend.
I was on, but now I'm gone.
There, that's a sign-off. Everyone's got to have a
That's
sign-off
a
in
T-shirt,
radio.
my friend. That's a T-shirt right there.
That right there is a radio professional you're watching leave. No jokes. That's a radio pro. He knows how the game is played.
We went from Seth Rogan to Dennis Falcone.
Falcone, what happened?
I know. Chris DiStefano's in the building. We should have just talked to him. He's really
What
funny.
happened?
He's great.
Yeah, I know. Don't yell at me.
I was in the yelling.
Where is he?
He's doing swag.
Yeah, he's doing swag.
Fuck.
You remember him? Oh, he was on the...
He's going to get seasick if he sway.
Oh, Jesus fucking call me. You stole my thunder.
Oh, shit.
He's the, he was on in Montreal.
No, I know exactly who he is.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we would take him.
Yeah, y'all tell him to stop by.
All right.
Are we doing the comedy thing again this year?
We should. I know I'm going
believe
up.
so.
We should. It worked out so well last time.
I don't know. Don's trying to figure it out. Whatever.
Worked out so well last time. We need to really fuck it up so we have a horrible memory of it this year.
Yeah.
It was too good last time.
I have a gig up there. I got a whole thing, a speech. I got to, it's
a thing?
Whole
What is
thing.
that?
It's a whole thing.
Is it big?
Yeah.
No.
The State of Comedy. Remember Colin did it last year?
Fucking State of Comedy. Where's that? By, like, Wyoming?
Najoxa.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, max of 2 laughs.
Are you nervous?
No. I probably will be as I go to
It's a big spot.
Nah, but
Got all your peers in the room looking for you to talk about the state of comedy.
But yeah, I think that's fairly. I'm not going to say easy to do. It's not easy to do, but it's one of those things where I'm comfortable doing it. We've talked about what I think is wrong with what's happening enough here. So hopefully, again, I hope I wouldn't freeze up and suck.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah, it would be.
We talked about the kitten kicker.
I want to see it.
Well, we didn't really finish.
Well, what else is there
talking
to
about
say?
him. He was arrested.
I think everyone agrees that's just horrific.
That's good. He was arrested. He has 8 prior charges.
Oh, he does?
One was a weapons charge with a knife, robbery. A few of the other ones are sealed for some reason. I don't know why your
juvenile
records are sealed like that. Probably. His mother said he's a nice boy. He loves animals, and he had to have been high if he was doing that, which is just great guidance on part of the mother.
Very out of his character.
Oh, is it? No,
he
it's
had to be
not.
high to do what he did. This isn't him. He loves animals. He loved his cats. He had dogs. He always loved them.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like Michael Vick, I bet. He loved his dogs. Enough. God, I like they put ultimate in savagery in the paper. That's good, because that is. And then I get in trouble for using that word. I don't know. And then I use the N-word also. I said that, people that say that there's never a reason to use the N-word are idiots, because that is a reason to use it. You see him, and I did. I said, I dropped some N-bombs at home yesterday when I saw this story. And someone said, now why would you use that word and this? And my answer is, why tame it down a notch when you despise what somebody has done and what they are? Why is a word too harsh to use for somebody that's doing that, or raping somebody, or murder?
Because you use the same word when somebody cuts you off or talks loud in the movies.
Definitely do, Jimmy Norton. Perhaps I use it too much, but it's not saying.
Oh, wow. That's a face. That's a face. That's bad.
Great.
That's going to leave a bruise, man. Very funny.
But, yeah, so that guy, I guess, but nothing will happen to him. I mean, no one really does anything when animals get fucked up. It's a shame.
Breaking news.
What happened?
I see someone out there with food.
Oh, no.
Enough with food.
But this might be
enough with food.
But this might be the make good from the Guacamole King.
Oh, give it to the homeless.
Oh, good. What is it? Yeah.
Tacos at this early in the morning.
What's going on?
I'm not going to eat them.
What's going on?
It's May 6th.
It's May 6th. Yeah, it's Willie Mays Day.
Oh.
Exactly.
Willie Mays is 84 today. That's very depressing.
6 de Mayo.
Yeah, that's...
How old is he?
84.
84 years young.
I tell the story when the Mets picked him up, and I was excited as a little. I swear I was a little kid at the time, and we were all excited and not understanding that he was like 45 years old when he finally made the Mets.
Just
we
useless.
We thought we really had something.
Meet the Mets, greet the Mets, stay at home and play golf with the Mets.
With the Mets.
Still one of my dumb biggest laughs on this show. Stay at home and play golf with the Mets. No postseason.
That's like when they brought Tom Seaver back to the Mets. Remember that?
He did all right.
Yeah,
he
but
did better than Willie Mays.
It was,
he did all right.
Oh, it was no fucking 1969.
No, that's true.
Man.
Let's see what the food's all about.
What is that? Oh, I just want to see what... Any girls? Any beautiful girls?
I hope not.
You're beautiful girls.
You beautiful girls.
Bro,
Oh, my zipper.
what's going on out there?
We have food.
We have food.
What the hell is it? What is this?
How are we going to make this
It's
interesting?
in some kind of a...
From
yesterday?
Very nice.
Some kind of a...
It smells great.
Oh, my.
Hello.
You sure you don't want that?
Wow, that looks good. Oh, it does.
What do we got, Roland?
It smells very good. Thank you very much.
I just want to acknowledge that, Steven Starr, did the make good.
Steven Starr.
He didn't have to in the end because he gave us...
Gonna make him a Steven Starr.
Bring tortilla chips and salsa.
Yeah, with this goat cheese tortilla.
Oh, no, there's more chips, though.
Right with the chips.
Oh, my
Jesus.
God.
Enough about the chips.
We get it.
What's that? I'm in a loop. Chips.
Oh, mahi tacos?
Hand them over.
No, I don't like fish tacos.
Fish tacos rule.
I want steak.
Yeah.
Or chicken.
Next time you're in California, have fish tacos. They know exactly how to do it.
Nice fish taco.
Better not be any goddamn cream.
That's how I eat the fish taco.
Yeah, me too. With 2 fingers in there. Shucka, shucka, shucka. Squish, squish, fall. Squish, squish, fall.
Rice and beans.
Oh, rice and beans. Ooh. No, I'm not going to.
What do we put on the fish tacos?
I'll wait for a break.
Yeah. What do we put on the fish tacos? Is there any fixings?
No, everything's in there. Well, there's rice and beans if you want.
That's not fixings.
Everything's in there.
Yeah.
You're making me.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you to Steven, not singer, Steven Starr, right? Got a lot of Stevens that are.
Yes. What the hell was I going to say? I forgot. God.
You're talking about the cat.
Well, yeah. I think nothing will happen to that guy.
Well, what could they do in the end?
That's just it. No one does anything for poor little animals.
What do you get for cruelty to animals in the end?
Michael Vick pretty much got the most you could ever get for doing stuffed animals, and that was just the most heinous thing.
Right. I mean, you kick a kitten, it's horrific, but I don't know what. Could someone help us out with that?
What's animal cruelty?
But what do you get for that? We need someone in law enforcement.
Probably get a fine, but he'll just say that he can't pay it, and nothing. His mama will be out there talking to him.
No.
Is it crazy good?
No.
Right. Listeners love this part.
Jimmy, you gotta try one.
No, I'm not.
Fish tacos.
I'm sure they're good, but my eating has been a little rough lately, so I'm done eating bad.
Too many cookies?
Yeah, I bet on the set the other day. I had fucking a slice of pizza, some ice cream.
Oh, boy.
Couldn't help it. It was there.
Yeah.
What the fudge?
Yeah. Good? Yeah, it does look good. God damn it. Whew. Sorry. I was just going to wait until the break. I figure,
Well, why don't we break?
We should make this an exciting contest.
What should the contest pay? The best
taco off?
Enchilada?
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
All right, let's do that.
A quick one.
I'm in.
Because they don't want to hear us eat.
No.
We'll be back with more Opie and Anthony. I dare you to change the channel. Please don't.
Hey everybody, Christopher Russo here. Join me this Thursday for our annual show for this year's NFL Draft. Give you a good program like we always do. Plenty of analysts breaking down the first round as we try and get an idea where these future stars are headed.
Manziel's decided to run. Manziel will score a touchdown.
Lots of quarterbacks. Plus, we'll have our annual sit-down with NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. That's this Thursday, Mad Dog Unleashed, live from Radio City Music Hall, 3 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Sirius XM 86.
I'm Pam McKissick, CEO of Williams & Williams. In this market, if you live in one home but you take care of another, whether it's a vacation home or a home you inherited, even a vacant commercial building, you may own too much non-performing real estate. So why not let Williams & Williams bring the market and auction it for you? Sold in 30 days, you get your life back. Call us, 1-800-982-1385. That's 1-800-982-1385.
Dover International Speedway is giving you the chance to win a VIP experience from May 30th to June 1st. The grand prize for you and a guest includes tickets to 3 days of racing action, pre-race, pit road, and victory lane access, a 2-night hotel stay, Monster Mile Club passes, a chance to see Dale Earnhardt Jr., and more. Plus, a checkered flag autographed by over 20 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series drivers. Enter now through May 18th at SiriusXM.com/NASCAR. That's SiriusXM.com/NASCAR.
Dating isn't easy. I could have one of my buddies set me up, but that's a horrible idea. I could go online, but that's a horrible idea. Or how about the horrible idea bar right down the street? Any ideas?
Call It's Just Lunch. Our matchmakers take the time to get to know you, then match you with women we think you'll be crazy about. We even make all the arrangements for a great lunch date or drinks after work.
Great idea.
It's Just Lunch. A smarter way to date.
Ford technicians really know tires. After all, they sell one every 4 seconds.
Have your tires inspected during the big tire event going on at your Ford dealer. You'll even get up to $120 in mail-in rebates on select tires when you use the Ford Service credit card. Subject to credit approval. Rebate by prepaid debit card. Other tire manufacturer rebate or offer cannot be combined with Ford Service credit card rebate or offer. See your participating Ford dealer for details through 5/31/14.
Entrepreneurs everywhere are running their small businesses using just their personal mobile phone. How? With Grasshopper, the entrepreneur's phone system. With Grasshopper, your business can sound professional from anywhere in the world with an 800 number, multiple extensions, call forwarding, voicemail to email, and many more advanced features. Join over 150,000 entrepreneurs who've turned the world into their office with Grasshopper. Sign up at grasshopper.com, the entrepreneur's phone system.
Thank your mommy for putting up with your shenanigans. With 1 dozen rainbow roses and a free glass vase from proflowers.com for just $19.99. Go big or double the colorful roses, plus that free glass vase for just $9.99 more. Use code OPIE. You're going to get the special price on your Mother's Day order. While supplies last, ProFlowers. They're guaranteed to last a full week or you get your money back. Freshly picked bouquet is perfect for Mother's Day. Ordering is really easy. You pick your delivery date, and it's guaranteed. Here's the only way to get the amazing Mother's Day deal. You go to proflowers.com and click on that blue microphone. Look, it's in the top right corner. Type in OPIE. That's proflowers.com. Click on the blue microphone and type in OPIE. This deal expires Friday at midnight. Whoa. Make sure you order today. 1 dozen rainbow roses with a free glass vase from proflowers.com. Just $19.99. Go bigger. Double the colorful roses plus a free glass vase for just $9.99 more. Use the code OPIE to get this special price on your Mother's Day order. Expires Friday at midnight. Proflowers.com.
Yo, maniacs! Hulk Hogan here! All you California Hulkamaniacs can finally rejoice. Tune in at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific for the O&A West Coast Encore. West Coast Encore. That's the way we do it in Venice Beach, brother.
Clean the bowl with your sock. Opie and Anthony are back.
All right, that was ridiculous. That food was ridiculous. How was yours?
Motherfucking tasty as
oh my God.
All hell.
I'm not going to make fun of his salsa anymore and his guac.
That was really unbelievably good.
Holy crap.
I know.
Like, I think you said yesterday, Mexican food is like, it's the same ingredients.
Yeah,
and it's really hard to do much with it.
Yep.
Man, was that good.
Woo!
Fish tacos rule.
Yummy.
We sent a whole bunch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know how much they
You
sent.
want some?
No.
I still got some.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, Jimmy, why don't you eat? Have a bite.
Nah. I'm in the mood for Mexican food in the morning.
Yeah, that is. It is a little rough.
Yeah,
in the morning, but
all right. There was something else.
I think it's their corporate office, not one you can drop that off in. Sorry, just doing a little Siri. Is that distracting?
Oh,
not really.
Corporate office, not one you could drop it off in. I think that's what, some type of UPS, FedEx thing.
I have a sneeze coming.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. Look at the light. No, you got to really like.
I don't want to look at the light.
Look at the light.
Just go like this.
No, I wanted to sneeze. I like to sneeze. Get that person out.
I know. Boy, that non-realized sneeze.
It's the worst.
So bad.
But it's funny when someone's struggling through that. They're like, they start making
Making the
See,
faces.
I can't see. Like I said earlier. See,
start making handy-capable faces.
Right, they're getting to me. I'm having a tougher time. Like this.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's something called powdered alcohol? I only learned about this yesterday.
I heard tell of this a little while ago.
You did?
Yeah.
The kids today, man, wow.
And they're telling the kids not to snort it.
Yeah, but I didn't even know this was a possibility.
I don't even know what this is.
State senator has introduced a bill to ban the sale of powdered alcohol products in New York. You know, I mean, doing a radio show every day, you feel like you know, like you said back in the day, a little bit about everything.
Right.
I never heard of powdered alcohol before. You really heard of this stuff?
I've heard of it.
And what, do you just add it to your water like E-Rock adds the goodness to his?
His goodness flavorings? I don't know how it works, what it is, or what it's used for.
Right.
So I know nothing about this except that it does indeed exist.
They're trying to ban it, prohibit anyone under 21 from possessing. Of course. Well, that's the drinking age anyway, right?
Right.
It's known as palcohol.
Your pal.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's awaiting federal approval to hit shelves by the fall. Wow, do we really need powdered alcohol now?
How would you use this? Spirits distilled from cane. What? The wrestler?
Kane's in the alcohol business. Nice.
Yes. What, do we have any info on this? Because I don't know what it is, but it's time I learn.
There's got to be one person out there that knows what this is about. Do you just add it to water? Do you just add it to mixers?
Yeah.
How do you have to add it to water first, then add your mixers?
Can you sprinkle it on your sausage?
Oh, good question. Can you use it with sprinkling?
Right.
You can use the pouch as a glass, and you just pour water in the pouch.
That is really sleazy.
And it's called palcohol because you can take your pal wherever you go.
I like that.
God.
It's just about
It's
getting
got to taste
fucked up.
awful.
It's just about getting fucked
Right.
up.
You got to get fucked up.
How good could it possibly be?
It's made from premium Puerto Rican rum. You just add a mixer for an instant cocktail.
So it would be a rum cocktail.
Puerto Rican rum?
That's right.
Where some of the good rum comes from. Yeah.
I thought it was Puerto Rico. I thought it came from Jamaica.
Well, Jamaican rum's pretty good, too.
That's the #1, right?
I don't know.
I would say so. Where's Bacardi from?
I don't know.
Bacardi
I like that
still?
Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
Spiced rum.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's 5 ounces of water added to that pouch. You got yourself a nice little beverage.
But how much alcohol is that? Like the equivalent of
58 alcohol,
beers?
58% alcohol by weight. It's probably a drink, like however, it's probably the same as...
You get your drink on?
Your drank is what it would be.
Your drank?
Drank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you put in your...
I guess you could, but I don't know anybody who has rum in there with codeine. Yeah.
This is a product that will not be on the top shelves, let's say.
They couldn't even get that fucking energy drink with alcohol in it made. Four Loko.
Right.
They couldn't keep Four Loko on the show.
Four Loko.
All right.
How are they going to keep alcohol?
Why
Four
couldn't
Loko.
They're not going to allow alcohol.
Kids were
No.
Let's say
Four
hi to
Lokos.
Nate in Texas. It's good for camping. This guy, hold on, I got to go to Scott, Tennessee.
Where you going?
It's good for camping. Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you go camping, think of how many times you had to carry cases of beer and bottles of liquor and wine up. This way, you can just take your alcohol, find a stream, boil some water, and you're set. It's easy to carry.
Very natural. You're like Survival Man.
But that's just
drunk, though.
Well, that's just being an alcoholic at that point.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you're actually enjoying the alcohol if you're getting water from a stream.
Yeah.
What?
A stream. Oh, boy.
This weekend.
Oh.
This weekend, Sal was on an all-guys camping trip.
Oh, just fucking sucking cock.
Oh, my God. That sounds awful.
all of his guy friends.
That sounds horrendous.
Leave the ladies at home.
That was it. They all had to leave their girlfriends at home.
Where is he? Is he here today?
Leave him at homo.
Bring him in here.
He actually took a day off work to go on his guy's camping trip.
Ah.
And then he said he ran into some chicks.
Right.
But they wouldn't approach him because it was a guy's camping trip.
Ran into some chicks
So they
what,
ran
in the
in,
woods?
so they saw a bunch of girls camping, and instead of going and be like, hey, They were like, fuck that.
You know damn well they didn't see any girls camping.
No,
you know,
it's another one of his stories.
I want to hear Sal try to make this cool.
Sound cool.
I wonder if they had any alcohol with them.
They probably did. Oh, man, imagine hipster camping.
They're trying to put alcohol in each other's assholes.
Oh, God.
No, it just takes effect quicker.
Yeah,
oh, God.
you blow it up each other's asses.
Yeah, just blow it in my ass. The alcohol's in it.
It's not gay. I'm just trying to get
I'm getting
drunk.
you fucked up, and then you got to get it in deeper with your dick.
Yeah.
So yeah,
can you push it in with something? No, don't use that twig.
Sal, you know I'm loving you lately.
Oh, Sal.
But going camp with a bunch of guys. Explain to us why that's cool. Where did you go?
We went, I don't know the exact trail name, but
Did
it
you
was...
have a paisley tent, you hipster?
No, we actually didn't bring any tents.
No, that was just the euphemism for the front of their sweats.
We went to some...
Wait, you don't know the trail name, huh?
I don't know the trail name, but it was this... It was
the Hershey Highway.
Called, the old dirt road.
We'll start there.
It was a... It was a part of the Finger Lakes Trail outside.
Oh, fingering each other's assholes, right?
I know what lake they were fingering.
Yeah.
Lake Sal.
Yeah, I mean...
How many fingers can you take?
Where you
were
were
you the champion of the guys camping trip?
Yeah.
Was around the corner fudge was made somewhere? Was that it?
Right.
Did you guys
No, in his mouth, fudge was made. Everything is like milk, and he points his mouth lemonade, and then in here, fudge is made.
Everything in his mouth.
Right.
Sorry, son.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. We went for 3 days, 2 nights.
Oh.
And,
bunch of dirty dudes.
Yeah, it's you are filthy the entire
Right? I bet you're filthy.
And
but dirt.
Don't you wash out your? Don't you wash each other's assholes in the stream? That could be a good activity.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
A good morning activity.
We did a
use each other's beards as the scrub brush for your asshole.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we did a lot of hiking. We did about like total, I think it was like 15 miles of hiking. And it's heavy.
But where do you hike to?
You hike to like different lean-to sites. Like a lean-to is like sometimes.
How many in a lean-to?
I'll give you a kneel, and I'll give you a lean too.
Did you wear hiking boots and those real short
hiking
jean
heels?
shorts?
Yeah.
All rolled up to like the upper thigh.
A lean-to is kind of like it's like kind of like
we
a
know what a
makeshift.
lean-to is.
All right,
Jesus Christ.
So, but
we wouldn't be caught dead in there with another guy,
dude.
But,
we ought to really just get together and hug for warmth.
Right.
It's fucking 80 degrees out.
What? We're just trying to stay
We're trying
warm.
to survive here, people.
It's
freezing.
What are you, a homophobe?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
They're all snuggled together.
Come on, guys, let's go to bed. The sun couldn't be higher.
Right.
But yeah, it
Why would you just hike to lean-tos? Did you hike to, like, I don't know, a waterfall or a good overlook?
There's tons of that on this particular trail we went to, but the second night we got to lean-to, like Sam was saying, there was some Cornell girls there.
Nice.
Oh,
nice. Right.
What were their names?
They were all dogs. They weren't like remotely. They're like
not hot like the guys you were with.
They
were dogs.
Granola girls, like real like.
Who was prettier, the guys you were with or the girls? Be honest.
I wasn't with any girls. I was with
the guys you were with or those girls.
I mean the girls, yeah, but they were like really awful.
Did you say ew when you saw them?
No, they were doing something for some shit.
Yeah, those girls are awful.
The second night, it fucking
internal genitals.
It poured. It was like raining really, really hard, so we had to sleep in like a makeshift like tarp tent.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, exactly.
A makeshift tarp.
Did one of them spit in their palm and fucking rub it on your hiney?
And one of our friends, he because like you hear like coyotes and shit like howling at night.
The coyotes howling. I bet
that's the reason you're canoodling, right?
But it's not even like that's just the sound that they make.
Right.
The first time their asshole. It's ow. With a coyote? No, it's Mark.
That's the initiation, right?
Oh, look, man camp.
Camp. That's where you were?
You went to man camp?
Man camp?
Not.
Why would you do that?
That's
so one of my friends had to take a shit in the middle of the night. He didn't tell anybody.
Whose chest?
His fudge wasn't properly
Exactly.
packed in.
No.
Take the shit. That means wash his dick off.
So he didn't tell anybody. He just went up, and it was pouring rain.
Right.
He got stuck out there for an hour and a half. He couldn't find the tent. He came back. He was completely drenched. It was.
I
it was
bet.
awful.
Oh,
Did
really?
you guys dry him off?
Did he find a bear in the middle of the woods?
We did find bear shit though.
Did he? Yeah.
There are bear up there.
Oh, I'm sure there are. A lot of bears, a lot of cubs.
Twinks. And the five twinks. Yeah.
And a tarp tent full of twinks.
So you were staying overnight.
Two
you
nights.
knew you were going to be there. So why didn't you have a tent or anything?
Well, a tent is actually like really heavy to pack. So it's actually a lot lighter to just pack
You
a
guys
few
weren't
tarps.
gone that long.
A few tarps.
Yeah, so
you
it's
couldn't
like,
handle carrying a tent?
I had like 80 pounds in my bag.
Oh, your bag, yeah, 80 pounds.
I bet after the trip it was empty, huh?
Yes. But yeah, so like that was actually a lot lighter, and it was actually kind of fun to cook outdoors, like with the little camping gear and shit like that. I made pasta, of course. One of those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you guys eat it like Lady and the Tramp?
No.
Yes, out of each other's anuses.
But it was physically like I have like marks on my hips and shit.
Yeah. Why would you say that? They're called fucking handprints.
Why would you say
Or
that?
claw prints.
Oh, bear got you good, huh?
Now, how would your hips get bruised
Hang
up?
on for this wild ride.
Yeah, your
Look
hips don't
out.
lie.
The book bag doesn't really get strapped to your shoulders; it gets strapped to your hips more. You put all the weight on your hips to lower the center of
Oh,
gravity.
I got
Sure,
ya.
you want to lower that center of gravity.
So
right?
you're hiking, you
Get a nice target
on a
going.
weight.
Brutal. It's fucking really hard to do what we did. It was
Oh, to do what?
hard.
Stays hard.
Right.
Yeah. How many dudes?
it was 5, including me.
5
Were you guys able to go
dudes.
more than a mile without sucking each other off?
Little protein.
Every mile they have to stop for a suck break.
All right, suck break.
That's awful. Wow.
It was a lot of fun, though. It was,
Nah,
it was,
it
Yeah, sounds great.
it was like it was my first time camping, so it was really
First virgin.
It was.
Did you hear any noises in the middle of the night?
Oh, yeah.
Were you
Alarms.
were you in the real woods, or was it some of this
Oh no, it was
like off the road fucking
no,
camping
like
crap?
it was. We hiked the first day. We only hiked 2 hours in, but the second day we hiked another 6 hours in. So it's like if you hear something and you want to go home, you're gonna hike out of the woods 10 hours.
Why would you hear something and want to go home?
I mean, it's.
I want to go home.
Yeah, a bear comes up. It's like, all right, well, you're gonna go home, or what are you gonna do?
No weapons?
I wanted to bring mine, but they all said I couldn't. They
Do you
didn't
want
want
to?
Your weapons in your pants.
That's true.
If you hear something in the middle of the night while you're camping, the last thing you're going to attempt is to hike out.
Yeah, no.
Because if that noise scares you as you're in a campsite,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way you're going to be able to like just go on a trail at night.
Yeah, no,
you'll be
hunker
scared
down.
out of your fucking mind.
Even like because we did the this is another word. Get ready. Bear bagging.
I know it. I know what bear bagging is.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You have to
I
take-
know.
You have to take all
The
your
condom
food.
off.
Yes.
Yeah, throw caution to the wind. Fill out a life insurance policy, and then come to your heart's delight.
You have to put all your shit in the trees.
Yeah,
Bear bagging.
all your food, all your toiletries, after all the pots and pans
Utensils,
are
the
cleaned,
pots, the
everything.
pans, and you got to move it away from the campsite because
Yeah.
then they'll get confused and they'll sniff around that tree for the entire night, and you're safe at camp.
Bear bagging.
Yeah, so it's like
I didn't know it was called bear bagging.
Yeah, that's the term. But
Sexy.
yeah, it's like it's kind of scary to like wash like all the pots and stuff and like in the middle of the night by a stream and you're looking around.
Why would you do that? Why would you wait till morning? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Or just throw that shit away. You're done with it.
That's
Even
kinda-
outside the tent.
Right.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't the fruity dudes you with let you take your fucking gun?
I don't know.
And why didn't you
I
tell
don't-
them to go fuck themselves and take your fucking gun?
I know. I think it's illegal to bring it on certain trails that are state owned.
No, who's looking?
I know that's true. No,
Right.
that's not
Illegal.
Yeah, just think of a lawyer as the bear
Right.
is fucking ripping your face off.
Shall not be infringed. I love it.
You can't even really kill a bear with like one shot. You got
Yeah, but you can
What?
make him want to go to the other guy.
Yeah, you got, what do you got? 12 gauge, right?
Yeah, 12
Yeah,
gauge.
you'll fucking tear him up.
We're fucking up everyone's world. This guy Beano Paulus or something like that. He writes, "I have a hiking trip planned with my buddy in Colorado. I will now be canceling."
little bear bagging.
It was fun. Like, honestly, I had a really good time.
Of course you did. How long were you there for?
I was there 3 days, 2 nights.
3 days,
Sounds
2 nights.
terrible.
And where exactly was this?
This was outside of Ithaca.
Ithaca, yeah.
So there were like there was people from Ithaca College and Cornell kids camping there as well.
Oh boy!
And so we only saw a few people here
and
and
ugly
there.
girls.
Yeah,
ugly,
yucky
girls,
They're
right?
all yucky.
With their stinky vaginas and boobies.
Yeah. Right.
Exploring the woods and exploring yourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of exploring going on in that weekend.
Did you
I
have
bet.
a different perspective on things when you came back?
Yeah, it was,
you did, right?
It was. You learned a lot. Like everything you got to do if you're camping is a chore. Like,
Were you
not
you curious in the woods there?
a little bi-curious? No.
No, I'm just saying, curious as to what's going on.
We're
in
just
the woods.
asking questions.
Right,
Relax.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Are you curious or not?
We, like, what do you mean by curious? Like sexually?
Did you feel good when you came out?
No, nothing changed like that.
No, I mean out of the woods when you were
Yeah,
finally
I
back in
understand what Ant's saying.
civilization. Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Get your mind out of the rectum. Oh, boy.
No, everything's the same.
Your parents must have been psyched that you finally came out. They were probably waiting for a while.
Yeah.
No.
Just the rustling, the eager rustling of like little tent flaps opening as boys scurried discreetly from tent to tent, making liaisons.
You think there was a bunch of scurrying?
Yeah, I think there was. It's like when you fucking turn around behind you and you see rats scurrying.
Yes.
Just everyone's pretending we don't know as you hear like the of the material and of sleeping bags being shared and bodies being explored.
Every tent just smells like ass.
Yeah, nipples being sucked. Backs being bitten, hands being held.
I did sleep naked one night.
What?
Why did you offer that?
What? Did you?
I was in a sleeping. I was in a sleeping bag though.
With
so like
who?
No, just by myself.
Oh.
Who was in the tent with you?
Yeah.
There was 4 other guys.
What the fuck? Dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, were you hoping that the special friend with the cock like a can of baked beans would come over? Here's a thick baked beans cock.
Holy shit.
You slept naked in a tent with other guys?
Right. Even in your own sleeping bag. There's no reason to be nude.
Were they naked too?
No. They.
How do you know?
I had a.
Not much gay buffers involved.
No.
You're nudity and just
deal with it. Like,
and a sleeping bag. That's it.
Yeah. The sleeping bag I had is like good for like minus 55, and I was like sweating.
What is that, age?
But yeah, so I got
that's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Minus 55 and above. Icky to you, right?
Fuck though? Why didn't you just put on some drawers or something?
I did, but then I was like sweating with those on. And if you sweat, you're fucked. Like,
so how'd you get changed in the morning without everyone seeing your nude body?
I just had my clothes, and you just put the clothes underneath the sleeping bag, you slip them on really quick, and you're good.
Like underwear are going to make that big a difference on how hot you are in the fucking sleep
I had the like long johns on.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, you didn't. You said you were nude.
Well, those are the underwear that I put
you had
on.
to take them off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You didn't just open the hatch in the back and stick your butt out the top of the sleeping bag?
Yeah.
Free lunch.
A question coming in from the Stangles.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Justin Stangle wants to know: were they really in the woods, or was it like the trees behind a Target?
A rest stop. Yeah, just off the parking lot at the rest stop.
Yeah.
No, it was very deep into the woods.
Yeah. Oh, very deep. How deep?
Yeah.
Very deep and
right?
penetrating.
He was behind a Roy Rogers rest area. He got his ass eaten over a fucking bench where families always picnic.
Holy
bunch
shit.
of turgid, curious, finally free men.
Did anybody have a cowboy hat like that?
No.
Anyone?
Cowboy hat. I don't think a lot of people could do it. I really don't think.
Oh, yeah, I bet. It's a special kind of man.
I would have a lot of trouble.
I don't know if a lot of people could handle that being so out of your element. Like, I didn't want to go camping for years. And then,
do you know how many people are going to call you a fucking pussy because
they could call
people
me a
go
pussy.
camping in so much more like desolate circumstances and with so much less than you had.
I know, but it was my first time, so I
But
wanted
you're
to,
only an hour away from a highway at all times.
A lot of people can do it.
No,
a lot of people can do a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like absolutely, it was my first time into it.
Did you look at the stars at night?
No, it was overcast every night.
Oh, that's too bad.
Lean over. Penny for your thoughts.
Ooh, that's a shooting star. You know what that means?
Make a wish. Ooh, it's coming true.
Let me see your starfish.
I suck your cock.
And we're already working on our next one.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
Wow.
Same thing, but in a hotel room.
so they don't get ticks.
Let's make a fort between the two beds.
Yeah. Make it out of cellophane and just jerk off and look at each other like it's a big window.
How come you didn't invite any girls?
Yeah, what happened?
It was.
I leave all the.
Yeah, you afraid that stinky gap between their legs would attract bears and other wildlife?
The next one we're doing, we are bringing all of our girlfriends.
Girlfriends.
Cool.
It got too gay.
It got, yeah, it was
got
just
too gay.
Did you pick who the girlfriends were this time?
Yeah, we stopped off at a rest stop and we were just
I bet.
even
For
for
recruits.
on the way home. On the way home, even for like looking at like these awfully looking women, we were like, all right, I'd fuck her just because it was so.
Yeah.
Because I'm a man.
I'd fuck her if my dick wasn't through this hole in the wall already.
I'd fuck her if I happen to be inclined to do that with girls.
Just looking for chicks with tits.
Right, exactly.
Bunch of guys fist bumping on the way home, so no one talks about what actually happened. I'd fuck her, yeah! Everyone pretends they didn't hear that rustling, the eager scurrying from tent to tent, explorations. This sound real quiet. And you hear like a little bit of this.
An occasional.
Yeah.
So got to be quiet. Quiet sex sound.
Yeah. The sound of an expert male mouth going down a genital in a way that a woman's never can.
Someone who knows every nook and cranny.
Yeah. The sound of the balls being cupped and the nose going into the belly button.
Shit. Oh my god. Oh, is that awful? Wow.
Oh, well, it sounds terrific.
Sounds like quite the outing.
It was.
Yeah.
Not the outing.
Well, it was an outing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sal.
All right, Sal.
I'll let you know
Congratulations.
Did you bring any alcohol?
I had a what?
Alcohol?
The powdered alcohol? No.
Yeah.
I had a little thing of Makers, and there was a lot of Buddha being smoked on the trip.
Oh, man.
It's called Buddha.
Ew, what's Buddha?
Who brought the Buddha?
Ew, Buddha?
Just choking up on the Buddha.
That's something the Opster would have said.
Buddha.
Where's the
Choking the
Buddha?
Did everybody's cock look like the top of the Maker's Mark bottle? No?
You gotta know the bottle.
Little.
Pretty smart. All right, get out of here.
All right,
All right. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Here he goes limping away from his camping trip.
Yeah.
Toking that Buddha.
With his hurt hips and his nudity and his sleeping bag.
Jesus. Well, you know what it was? He was the star of the weekend.
Yeah, he was.
He does have a little limp.
Yeah, of course he does. His,
to the right a little bit.
Small,
Holy
like waif, like
shit.
his Fiona Apple back.
Wow.
We don't need to know about alcohol anymore. Right?
Now I
We've
really
moved on
don't
from
care.
that. This guy, Chris, has been calling all day.
Oh, yeah?
Chris.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yellow.
Yeah, I just wanted to stick up for Lady Di a little bit, what she was talking about when she said, like last week, that crack is only addictive while you're doing it.
Yeah.
And she's kind of right, because it's not a physiological addiction, it's a mental addiction. So there's never enough of it while you're doing it. But once you snort a Percocet and fall asleep, you're okay.
She pissed and shit herself while she was on the phone yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get sick from crack. She was pissing and shitting herself because she's a fucking alcoholic. You don't get sick. You don't get a sickness like you do from heroin. You get a sickness.
All right, everyone, just do crack. He's more defending crack than he is
Over
Lady Di,
alcohol.
by the way.
No, I'm not. I don't mean this. I'm just trying to. I know she's a fucking mess.
I think it's safe to say her addiction has led her to crack.
Yes.
Yeah, that I agree with.
All right. So, I mean, it's a technicality, I think, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, before you hang up on me, I got one more thing.
Yeah.
I want to take a guess on who ratted on you guys about the guacamole thing.
Take a gander.
Oh, wow.
First of all, I know it's somebody from the Stern Show.
No, they don't care enough.
Oh, it's not? Okay, well, I'm way off then.
All right.
Who from the Stern Show does?
Right.
We actually get along with the Stern staff. most of them anyway, or a lot of them. No fucking coyotes in New York? I don't know. Are there coyotes?
There's coyotes in New York.
Yeah, there is.
Every so often you hear one of them come trotting down.
When do you
running
hear
down the
coyotes?
West Side Highway and shit like that.
Oh, right. We do get one from...
they get it every
from
so often.
up north.
Yeah, up north, yo.
Yeah, we get them, I guess. Mm-hmm. Coyotes seem to be pretty fucking scary. What's the one animal you're scared of if you go for a hike?
If you go for a hike, there's two that would really be bad, but I don't know which one's worse than the other.
I go mountain lion.
I think mountain lion
over
is
a bear.
Crazy, but a bear, man, I don't know. Mountain lions, I think, out of fucking nowhere, you're done.
Right. They're more sneaky, too.
Very sneaky, very fast.
They come upon you from behind.
Like
Bears,
a bear, you usually go like, oh shit, there's a bear, and then he's like, bleh,
right.
bleh,
But they're
and
not
he lumbers after you.
I don't think they follow you like mountain lions do. Mountain lions actually follow you and check you out.
That's true.
What about a coyote? I've never seen a coyote. You ever seen a coyote in the wild?
Yeah. I used to blast them in the fucking noggin.
Really?
With a shotgun.
What do they look like in person?
They look like ratty,
I've seen
emaciated
pictures, but...
dogs. They look like dogs that are very skinny. Their hair's all matted and nasty.
Right.
They have like kind of very pointy snouts.
Were they supposed to be dogs and something fucked up?
No, I think dogs came from them and wolves and stuff.
Wolves.
Kinda.
I know dogs came from wolves.
Yeah. They're kind of nice.
I watch Cosmos.
But they used to jump on some of the livestock.
Yeah.
So we'd have to go up into the hills and fucking blast them when we saw them.
That echo.
I like shooting guns in big open spaces. Then you just watch that red mist through your scope.
Wow.
Yeah, got him, motherfucker.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let's say hi to Brad in Los Angeles. Brad. Thank you. Thanks for the call.
Los Angeles.
They shot at my pet coyote.
You had a pet coyote, Chippa?
Yeah.
Damn. What about, you didn't have a wolf like Lone Wolf McQuade?
I had a wolf.
You ever see that movie? Lone Wolf McQuade?
No.
It was, what's his name?
Steve McQueen?
No.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, and he had a wolf. And it was his pal. And they killed, like, his partner, his wife. They killed all these people. And he's like, oh, just kind of going through life. Then they killed his fucking wolf. And that's when he decided he needed to get rid of
that made him snap.
Yes.
Jesus.
Lone Wolf McQuade.
We got a pissed off guy about coyotes. Patrick, go ahead.
Better to be pissed off than, all right.
Morning, guys.
Hey.
Patty.
Hey, I called a minute ago. I was the guy that was said about the coyotes, and I fucking called back because you said, yeah, there's coyotes in New York. First of all, you guys got to stop camping out on the fucking Great Lawn. Finger Lakes. Sammy went to the big fucking woods of the Finger Lakes. Give me a break. Coyotes are only on the coyotes are only west of the Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's been disproven. That's been disproven.
What do we have?
Google
coy dogs.
What?
Coy dogs. You have coy dogs. It's different.
Coy, like Jimmy gets sometimes.
Yes. You go, come here, boy. They go, tee.
The hell's
Chipper, why weren't you on this fucking camp out?
Oh, 0 for 3.
What'd he say?
They call them coyotes here. I don't know.
Wait, I see the coy dog. That looks different than a coyote.
Rush wolves.
That's right.
Put coyote New York, or New York, and let's see what comes up.
Nope. Am I still on?
Wow, this guy's
you're still
relax for a second.
Well, I'm just wondering why
the eastern coyote.
What's sir?
Camp out.
Is called the Canis latrans, and it is the eastern coyote. Looks similar to a German Shepherd dog, yet are half the weight. Coyotes are bloody, bloody, blah. It's a coyote.
It doesn't look like a coyote, so he might be right.
It's a coyote, though. It's an eastern coyote.
He seems like an asshole, but I think he might be right on this one.
Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive.
Wile-E coyote,
Right.
super genius.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a coyote, so you might be right.
No, it looks adorable.
It's an eastern coyote.
Eastern coyote. What about a traditional coyote in New York? That's not happening, huh?
I mean, it's in the east.
The coyote.
Right.
I got them in my fucking backyard here in Moab, Utah. So trust me.
Moab. I had to land in Moab once.
That fucking airport's a joke, huh?
No shit, motherfucker. I was supposed to go into Grand Junction, and it was frozen over. So I had to land in Moab. That was like a carrier deck.
Really?
Crazy.
It is.
Yeah. It was exciting.
We scared?
Pissless. And then had to rent a car and drive from Moab. It's pretty cool, though. I like that national fucking park out there, the Arches. No?
Arches and Canyonlands.
You ever see that? It's got that big fucking boulder up on that thing that looks like a golf tee.
Those Arch Stantons?
Yeah, Arch Stantons.
Balance Rock is what you're talking about.
Yes, I am.
Balance Rock. That's
it's pretty fucking cold thinking that's been there for
when you
quite
play
some
guitar
time.
doing yoga.
All right.
Fuck you guys. Hey, I'm from New York. I'm from upstate New York, Lake Placid. So
Lake Flaccid? Limp dick fucker.
That's why he Finger Lakes.
Yes.
You guys need to stop camping out on the fucking Great Lawn, okay?
Oh, we used that one. We didn't like
using
it.
that one over and over again.
I didn't hear what he said.
That's a Great Lawn.
We should stop what? Camping where?
You're not allowed to be in such a park when the sun goes down.
I have camped in the Mojave Desert, my friend.
Whoa.
Way the fuck out from any road. Whoa. With guns. Not like that pussy Sal. His friends tell him not to bring his gun. Bring your cock and balls.
What?
That's all they needed.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. Did great by you. Thanks.
Yeah, and I did get lost in the woods when I went hiking in
recently.
upstate New York.
Well, not recently.
No, that was a while ago now.
That's a while ago now,
It was during our liaison.
Paul in Denver. Paul in Denver. What's up?
Sure.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
And my son-in-law is legally blind, and him and his brother take a week, and they go up into the fucking Rockies as far as they can with very little food. They hunt, they fish, and do some fucking hardcore fucking camping, man. I don't know what this pussy Sal's talking about.
Legally blind and they're doing all that?
Yeah,
Tell him.
I'm serious, man. He's hardcore.
He's on a dirt pile with the air conditioner on.
What does legally blind mean? Like, what can you actually say?
I don't know. Legally blind is a very weird, vague term.
Right.
Because legally blind, you can still see shit, and then there's legally blind where you're totally blind.
Right.
Yeah, legally blind means that you're just basically an inconvenience. Like, your eyes kind of suck, but you can kind of see. You don't get a dog, but like, all right, I'll help you, Croy.
Right.
What is that? Is that my milk? No, it's a building.
Big, thick glasses.
He actually does IT, but he's got to like really get right up into the computer screen.
Oh,
I love that.
Oh, we know. We might know one of those.
Where they look at their watch and it's like, whoa, the nose, bridge of the nose right against the watch.
Sam, we might know one of those, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Who's that?
No.
Oh. Yeah.
Thanks, boys. Punching out.
All right. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Do I know him?
Yes, you do. Let's move on.
You know?
Let's just move on.
Ow, I'm hurting myself.
Oh, God. That fucking dunderhead. Hey, is that guy doing coke off the table? No, he's reading the paper. Oh. Fucking face off. They get glasses already. Googly-eyed idiot. Hey, fucking Simpsons character eyes. Get glasses.
Holy shit.
Would glasses help, you think?
I hope so.
They might, Rabbit.
Two fucking glass toboggans on his face. I said toboggans.
Toboggans.
I was on such a nice roll there.
All right.
Let's go to Sweden.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yes.
This is nice.
We can't even get to Montreal.
Right?
Mathy, it looks like.
I love your meatballs. Swedish
Oh,
meatballs.
that's good.
Nice.
I love your cocoa.
They're so tasty.
Exactly.
That's all we know. That's what's sad.
Your
about
tiny,
us.
shitty, sweet meatballs.
Your gummy bear fish.
I hate Swedish meatballs.
What's the capital?
Of Sweden?
for the vote, guys.
Sri Lanka.
Denmark.
No, Sweden.
I don't know.
Hey, what's your name, Mathy?
Matthew, yeah.
All right. Oh, that's
Mathy?
that's Matthew. The fuck?
Yeah.
Matthew.
No, Matthew's English. I'm from Scandinavia.
Yeah, but
Oh, Scandinavia.
we don't acknowledge that there's other ways to do this.
Are you a
shit.
Viking?
No.
Do you have blonde hair and a battle axe?
Yeah, I got a battle axe. And I live.
What's her name?
The old battle axe.
So, Matthew's calling from Sweden. How the hell are you a fan of this show? It's getting strange
Yes.
having listeners around the world.
been a fan for 5-6 years now.
How'd you find us?
Not through Sirius.
Not through Sirius, of course not. YouTube, maybe?
No, not YouTube, torrents.
Chocolate?
Torrents. A little Torrents action getting us fans around the world. Nice.
Little Torrents.
So what's going on there, Matty?
I want to show some love that you got a lot of listeners in Sweden.
In Sweden?
Yeah.
I like that. You know what I like? Swedish women, yes. Big, buxom blondes wearing lederhosen.
You actually helped me get laid, Anthony.
I did?
Yeah.
How did I manage that, sir?
I was drunk as a motherfucker watching you. You been drunk as a motherfucker in the show.
Oh, Compound, right.
And my girlfriend came home and, what the fuck are you watching? It's just a Long Island asshole. It's funny and drunk.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to my girlfriend and told her she would fuck me.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could help.
Nice.
I'm sure the booze really did help a lot.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, we don't have much to talk about, I guess.
But that's good. You know,
that's
it's
cool.
nice to reach out around the globe with the
Right.
Opie and Anthony program, right?
Just want to show some love.
Well, you're showing that love, just like Sal did with his man friends.
Yeah, he's a faggot.
Wow.
Oh, wow, you guys are allowed to still say that word, huh?
Firm grasp of the English language.
Boy.
Yeah.
Use the F
Love you
word
too, Jimmy.
for gay people.
Thank you, man.
All right, Jimmy's going to do a tour abroad soon. Matty, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got
All right, punch it out, guys.
I don't know what thank you is in Sweden.
We got a woman who's claiming she had an affair with Donald Sterling. Should we take this call?
What?
Oh, yeah, she's
Might as well.
Who's this?
Hey, is this me, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, who is this?
You fucking cunts. The three of you are fucking on my shit list.
Why?
What happened?
Why, madam?
Yeah.
Because thanks to you three, I walk around like a goddamn Tourette's lunatic, screaming out, weird news!
Weird news! Weird news!
And then nobody else in my life listens to y'all, so I'm like a fucking lunatic.
We'll fix that.
Yes, nobody in our lives either. Any consolation?
That's true. What is that it? You just wanted to get through by saying you had an affair?
I had to make up something.
She lied.
Boo.
You lied. You live in New Orleans?
I live in New Orleans, right downtown.
Were you ever punched in the face by black people?
No, I was actually walking through the hood the other day thinking about it. Thanks to you.
Wow.
I'm on high alert now.
Yeah.
I don't think every white person gets punched in the face.
Well, we watched it on actually during Mardi Gras.
We certainly saw it happen. But.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what the hell they're doing down here now is it's a little local trend.
Yeah.
They're just running up to people on bikes and bat it with a baseball bat in the face.
Oh, fuck.
No stealing, no nothing, just for knockout game. Amplified
It's
knockout
like
game.
some kind of a fucking monster movie.
It's crazy. I can't believe I'm talking to y'all.
I can't either. Right?
I love you guys. Anthony, you're my
Amazing.
favorite racist.
Ah, I'm everybody's favorite racist, right? It's a lovable character I'm trying to cultivate.
Trying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen all day long. You know.
Try harder.
Yeah, really. Well, thank you, Alyssa.
All right, punch it up, guys.
All right, then.
Bye.
All right. We're going to take a break, and
I
we're
gotta
gonna
go pee.
Yeah, I got to pee, too.
Bad.
Let's all go together. One urinal, 3 cocks, big laughs.
Let's have our own camping trip.
Yeah. Ooh,
We'll
let's
be right
reenact
back.
I want to run to your word, you got there. Where to find you. We're rubbing laps, so alive now.
I got a bit.
Something like that.
But I don't know if we really feel like doing it, but Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Eddie Vedder.
Uh-huh.
Sings the songs from Frozen.
Ah, there you go.
That whole let it go, let it go,
let it go, let it go.
There you go. We did it. All right.
Okay. Hey, Trav.
Trav dog.
Did you watch your boyfriend last night?
No, I totally forgot about it.
Ah! Of course not.
Did you?
What happened?
Was he good? 24.
Yeah, it was great.
How is he still alive, right? Didn't he die in the...
No.
He
What?
did?
No, he left the country.
I
He was a
thought
wanted terrorist.
you
God, TV stinks.
You're a fruit.
Why am I a fruit? Because
I
I
don't
like.
know. You're in love with that guy.
Well, all right, but that doesn't make me a fruit.
It
just
does.
means that I like good
'cause he's gay.
television.
Kind of does. 24, huh? But it's good. It takes up. Do you have to know all the friggin' backstory from the previous thing to get up in this? Because how many episodes is it?
It's 12.
It's like 12, and that's it?
That's it.
So I could watch this without having to friggin' go back?
Yes.
And Bill Devane, the silver guy, is the president?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So psyched about that.
That's
his
cool.
father told him to buy land, and he did. And he did very well for himself.
He did.
That's what he tells me.
That's a commercial.
So he tells me that while he's flying his planes, riding his motorcycles, his horses.
You know the guys that did really well doing that?
Yeah.
Aren't making commercials.
Probably not,
No,
right?
they're-
Why is Bill Devane hawking silver?
They're on a really nice yacht somewhere in the Mediterranean.
I guess
they're
those
not making commercials.
Bad
about
News
it.
Bears 2 royalty checks are drying up.
Right.
Well, I'm glad you had fun, because that's all I could think of is how much you love that man.
Yeah, it was great. I do love that man.
How were the ratings? They do all right?
I don't know. It was.
I bet it did pretty
There was
good.
a buzz. There was a buzz
I bet
yesterday
it did
about
pretty good. Yeah, there was.
How long has it been off?
A little buzz.
Wow, a long time.
Has it
5
been?
years?
Really?
Yeah, more than 5 years. Wow.
No.
Yeah, I was watching that in college.
Holy
I remember
shit.
like videotaping it in college.
Ugh.
I've never seen it.
Wait, the last season was over 5 years ago?
Yeah, definitely.
Holy crap.
You couldn't watch it live because you were sucking cack?
No, okay. The final
Right.
episode was in 2010, so it's been 4 years.
Oh, 4 years.
All right,
Well,
close
that's not that bad. When was Lost? When was the last episode of Lost?
2011.
Yeah, that was just a couple of years ago.
No, it's going to be more than
No,
that.
I would say at least 3.
It debuted 10 years ago. Oh, the final episode was 4 years ago.
Oh, we were talking
right,
about
24 and Lost ended at
the same time, and
was
I had to
immensely
talk you down
depressed.
off a bridge, I remember. That's
right.
You were going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Lost really blew it. That final. I like the last episode, but the final season was heinous.
The final season was so bad, just a
Terrible
filler.
costumes.
It was filler. You didn't like the costumes?
Oh my god! I was like a child's Planet of the Apes set. Fucking stunk.
Oh, by the big cave
out the
entrance
lisp.
and the lispy guy.
Never saw an episode.
No,
It was really
Proud of that
well
fact.
written. There's a lot of great stuff.
It doesn't have rewatchability though.
No.
I tried to get back into it. Like I watched the entire Sopranos over again about a year or so ago, a little longer than that, and just watched every episode again. And complete rewatchability. It's fantastic.
I think the experience of watching it
outweighed the actual goodness
I don't know
of the
if it
show.
outweighed, but it really helped.
No, I love the backstories and stuff. Some of the writing was incredible.
I
in
tried
Lost.
watching it again, and that pilot episode is really good. The first one, that sucked everybody in, the actual plane crash episode. And then after that, I was just like, ugh, I can't be
It's
bothered.
also a show that you kind of have to watch in order.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so like,
yeah.
I
you
can't just pop on a Lost. And just,
Yeah, that's why it didn't do well. When they were syndicating it, they were putting it on one of the channels for something, and it's like, how do you just pop in on season 2, episode 8? Yeah, you're not.
It didn't
you're not
do well
gonna
in
know anything.
syndication?
No, they.
No, I think it was on
pulled
like Sci-Fi or something.
Yeah,
for like
yeah,
a
and they
year or
just
so.
pulled it.
You need to see all of them.
You need to
Sopranos,
see them in
you just
order.
did it.
Yeah, Sopranos were
You
pretty
really didn't have to
self-contained.
see all of them.
There was the main storylines,
Sure.
but then there was just kind of fun to watch those guys fucking around.
Bunch of mafia men.
Yeah, mafia guys. The mafia.
Bunch of mafia men.
You want to feel really old? I saw in a magazine yesterday, Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
How many years are we up to, you think?
It's got to be 20.
21.
Because I remember that.
93.
Moves a dinosaur.
I saw that right before I started doing the Opie Nighttime Attitude.
Oh,
I do remember that.
21 years ago. And the last one was made, I think, went 93, 97. I think the last one was 2001, right? Okay. I was
That's
gonna
the
say
last
that.
one?
They're making another one too.
So the last one's already 13 years old.
They made a cool. They made it 3D, and I saw that like a year and a half ago on a date. But it was not great in 3D.
What did he
was-
think?
He didn't care for it. Whoa, wait a minute,
Hey,
dude.
now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying
You answered,
were the
though.
man.
You
Why would
answered,
I would
though.
never go on a date with a man.
Oh,
if he
I'm
had to have
sorry.
breasts and came over, well, so be it. I'm a good host.
Okay.
It's just not.
They couldn't really put that together in
It
3D?
was so, yeah, it was not meant to be 3D.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
new one. What's the new one? Are they remaking or is it just a new one?
No, it's a new one.
Is Jeff Goldblum in it?
Did you? Anyone go back and watch the original Jurassic Park? And
Yeah.
does the technology come close to holding
not
up
that
or not
bad.
When
really?
you realize it's 21 years old, you're fucking stunned at how great the
Really?
CGI is. The giant like brachiosaurs outside,
Right.
Their textures aren't very good in the shadowing, so it kind of looks flat.
Right.
But that fucking T-Rex is an amazing achievement of any film.
Yeah. And our brains are stupid, because back then in '93 our brains didn't know any better, so we thought it was the most amazing thing we've ever seen in our lives.
Well, I went the next day and saw it again. I saw it.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was just like, I got to see that fucking movie again.
I remember that being like an event. Like you
Yes.
were waiting outside the theater and you were hearing
Fantastic.
other people screaming in the other theater.
Yeah. It's like, why am I watching this shit?
Yeah.
I could be in that theater watching good movie.
It just got so weird though when the new one they have the fucking dinosaurs are going to be driving. I just had nothing.
I don't really think that happened.
I know. I wish that joke didn't.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't even a joke. It was just words masquerading as a joke.
A dinosaur. That was just a good movie. Like the whole thing. Newman. Oh, yeah, fucking Newman.
All right.
Wouldn't it be great if the whole new one now is just great CGI of pterodactyls shitting on people's cars?
But fantastic CGI. Newman's scene when he's having lunch with that guy to discuss the deal about stealing the embryos and stuff, when he looks down at the check, like, you pay this, it's such a great Newman moment. Don't get cheap on me. What a great fucking dopey character. And fucking, who else was in that?
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, that's right. Samuel Jackson. Motherfucker.
Right.
Smoking a cigarette down to the filter. Yeah, that was a good movie.
It was good.
It holds up. It does hold up.
Anyway.
I give it 4 stars. Going out on a limb.
Friends ended 10 years ago today.
Oh.
That was a quick 10.
Let's watch Friends, and then we'll watch General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, and then you can drive Jennifer home.
Would you like that?
No.
It's the only reason I'm bringing it up. I would go upstairs, and you had to sit there. I would even try to get you out of the house. I'm like, let's go just do something.
I couldn't.
You weren't allowed to leave.
I wasn't allowed. I had to watch Friends.
I laugh hard because the old version, the new version, is like...
Pause it, Jennifer. Pause it so
No.
Anthony, I can tell him what happens to Joey.
Let's play Time Machine. I like playing Time Machine on the
right.
show every once in a while. So you take the current version of you. You're back in your mother-in-law's house up there in where the
Ashland.
hell? Ashland, right? In that basement.
Yeah.
And you have to sit through these 2-3 shows before you were allowed to go home after working.
Yes.
Because even though this is radio, it is
Right.
working. Quote.
Okay, sure.
So now it's the current Anthony. What would you do?
All right.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm in the living room at the townhouse, and I hear Friends on downstairs.
Yeah.
And I hear Judy talking to Jennifer, and I hear me, like, clinking my glass of Captain and Coke to get through this night. And I walk down the stairs, and I see all of us right down there.
Right.
And I am so confused because I don't know who to punch in the face first. Judy, Jennifer, or my old self.
Oh, you left me out of it. Thank you.
I have no clue who to belt in the face first or harder.
Oh, man. And it was
I would clunk all 3 heads together like the 3 Stooges.
And it was just a sad basement.
It was this 70s
Not sad,
kind
but
of...
it was just...
depressing.
I would probably take my current self, go back to that situation, and go for a taste.
Yeah.
With the mother-in-law.
Ew! Trying to fuck the mother, huh?
I'd go in for a little taste.
How old was she?
She always had a little thing for me. I don't know.
Wow.
How old was she?
Think she wanted to ride the Obster's prick?
She didn't get rid of my part of the poster. Only Anthony's.
I know. I think I'd work.
It was your mother-in-law, and she cut
and
you
she
out of the
cut
poster.
me out of the poster.
Why? Fuck at me,
She didn't want to
so.
look at my fucking mug while I was, cheating on her wonderful daughter.
Oh, that was when things went bad?
Yeah,
I
after
don't know.
things went awry.
I don't know how old she was. I'm trying to think.
I would,
trying to draw all the ages here, so...
I know what I would do. I would work my darndest, hardest, calling in all favors, paying whatever I would have to pay to get the lovely Jennifer a job at Windows on the World.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
That would be... This looks like a nice enough morning. Have fun, dear. I'll see you later.
Wow. Oh my God!
What a lovely fall day.
Oh my God!
Let's not be late now.
Yes, hurry up. Don't be late.
I might take the later, but no, do
you
not.
have to be there before 9.
Oh,
Breakfast shift it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to run down and get something to eat. No, I'll bring it up to you.
I'll bring it up. Yes, all the way to the 110th floor, please.
And of course, my ex would have had a driver because she.
Of course. Oh, well, that could work.
Maybe a good bump on the head on the way out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's terrible, but
that one made me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
which
tends
is very
to
rare.
do that.
Let's say hi to Kyle in Alabama.
Okay.
Kyle.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I heard a rumor, and Bradley Cooper's apparently going to be playing Chris Kyle in 2015.
Yeah.
And he was, he's all buffed up and got all whatever, and he was, in one of the interviews, I guess it was an EW interview, but anyway, he was talking about how his life and how amazing it was, and then was talking about the amazing, revelation on the O'Reilly show about, with Jesse Ventura, and they're chronicling his life, but I'm a fan of y'all, but correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he bring that up first on y'all's show?
Of course he did.
Or have y'all been contacted for the movie?
Yeah.
No, we get fucked all the time.
Well, there's no one to push the story out, so O'Reilly just ran with it, and yeah.
O'Reilly got it. I don't know if he knew. We knew. I don't know if O'Reilly knew, but the fact is, he told us first.
We said that it was said on this show first, but then it just stays there. It doesn't go anywhere because there's no one to push it out. So when O'Reilly, first of all, he's on TV and he's a very famous guy. So all these hours later, people are still hearing it for the first time unless they're fans of the show.
Right.
Okay, so it's almost like just lack of, I guess, people pushing the all show out, because I swear that's what I heard
That's
it
all right.
on the show. That was a big deal,
We're already going to be in 3 movies, so we're good. We got the Rich Voss movie. That's coming out soon, finally. We got the Chris Rock movie, which I don't know what's going on with that.
I saw him last night.
Is anything going on with that
He
movie?
was shooting last night outside the comic store.
They're back shooting.
He was doing an external...
So we might be in the Chris Rock movie for, if I had to guess, I would say 15 seconds. But it's still us in a Chris Rock movie.
I saw him not long before that, and we were just talking, and I'm like, how's the movie going? And he's like, it's going good. He goes, you're still in it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So if you're in it, that means we're in it.
Don't forget Kevin Pollak.
That was the third
one.
was
that the third one you were gonna?
This was my bit.
That's my bit.
If this is all I got to offer, I really got to leave now forever. This is my bit. No, and then Kevin Pollak contacted all of us, and we made the final cut of his movie.
Yes,
which is a look at comedians and comedy and what makes funny. Right?
What makes people funny?
We had fun. What I want from him, we shot for all 3 of us for how long was that? Half hour at least, 40 minutes maybe, and he's only going to use.
Yeah.
If we're in the movie 2 minutes, that would be a lot, I think. 2-3 minutes, because it's going to be bounced around with a whole bunch of guys.
Yeah.
But I want him to give us that footage so we could put it somewhere. That long form interview he did with us was really a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and it's on film.
Great.
That would look cool. That would be a nice birthday present, Kevin Pollak.
Wow.
I know you're listening.
Jesus.
After the movie comes out, I get it, but then you got to give us that. That'd be huge.
Some old lady apartment.
Yeah, wasn't that creepy?
that rain
but it
was
worked.
so bad. It was a fucking.
It was pouring when we left.
It was a
right?
biblical downpour, and I couldn't get a cab because it's in like that little back area, like what's it called, Sutton?
It was a weird road. It
Sutton,
didn't feel like it was in New York City because it was so quiet.
What's that called? That's an area. Kissinger used to live up there. Is that Sutton Place?
I don't know that part of the city.
I
called it Jewville.
It's its own little unique neighborhood. Yeah. It's like you don't see a lot of cabs or cars in general going through there.
Sutton Place. My Uber wouldn't work. I couldn't sign out my Uber. I was so angry.
Something place or something?
Yeah. Oh, come on. You're nuts.
All right, Kyle. Thank you.
Hey, real quick, can I ask you a question about Louis last night?
Sure.
We were just talking about this in the hall with Ron Bennington. I forgot that the Louis episodes were finally on the air.
Right.
What did everyone think?
Funny.
You like it, Kyle?
I actually did. I did laugh out loud at the beginning, the trash
That
scene.
fucking garbage truck scene is hilarious.
Now, I was going to ask about with Sarah Silverman. I know she knows you as a comic. Does she even bring up the fact that you're on the show, or that she skips out on, or anything like that, or are y'all purely comic friends, or just acquaintances?
We've been friends for a long, long time. I know Sarah for maybe 17 years or whatever, since the mid or late 90s. And, she would always do we never talked about the show. I mean, she did the O&A show years ago in like 2001 after that Conan Chink thing. Remember she was having all the thing because she said she said Chink on Conan or something like that. And
we had a good time with her.
Yeah, she was great. And then recently she came in the building, but she didn't do our show, but she was only doing press with a friend for something else. And so we walked out, and I saw her, and apparently she waved to me, and I, in all honesty, didn't see her. But she thought that I saw her and just didn't wave back, so she's like, wow, what's going on with Jim?
Oh, shit.
So she emailed me, and she's like, look, I wasn't trying to be a whatever, I was just with my friend, and it wasn't... So I wrote it back, and I was like, I truly didn't see you. But no, there's no bad blood at all with this. I mean, I like her a lot, actually. I mean, she's truly funny.
Say, why don't you shut up before I come over there and try to start your face? That's great.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was at the beginning of, what was that one?
I don't know.
Well, that movie where she then gets punched in the fucking face. That was
She said it or someone else did?
No, someone else said it to Sarah Silverman.
Oh.
Yeah. What was it, Way of the Gun? Was it Way of the Gun?
I don't know.
Way of the Gun. Thank you, Mike the Marine. What a great intro that was. You ever see that? Put opening of Way of the Gun or Sarah Silverman Way of the Gun. You got to see this scene. It's fucking classic.
Kyle, we're going to let you go, all right?
All right,
Thanks, bud.
kid.
Thanks, buddy. All right.
Kid.
You found it?
Wait, which 2 episodes were Louie? It was the garbage can one? There it is.
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman.
She's good in this, man.
I can't see it.
Oh, man. They're outside a big bar. Big, tough-looking bar, right? Oh, boy. Was that Carrot Top?
That's D. Snyder.
Big red afro. Uh-oh. And is that Sarah to the right? Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you, get up.
They're leaning on his car.
Retarded? Get off the fucking car.
Can't say retarded anymore.
No?
Hey, Dickless, get off the fucking
You can say dickless still.
She's hilarious.
Hey, fucksuck, get your slippery fucking ass off the car. Listen to me, get off the fucking car with your fucking ass.
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
Someone's still laughing.
Do something.
Yeah, now the boyfriend is obligated to do something.
A lot of us.
Got up this morning, asshole, because my boyfriend's gonna fuck you up.
Oh,
and then
no.
after that, while he's fucking up your fucking gay uncle over there, I'm gonna fucking cut off your cock and mail it to your mother, you fucking faggot bitch. Gaylord fucking bitch. How do you like that? You like that a lot?
It's Benicio.
You fucking faggot? You like to ass fuck? Fontanella fucking baby head fuck? Go ahead. You like to fuck baby heads? You like to fuck boys? He's gonna fuck you in the ass. How do you like that? He's not even gay, but he'll do it just to fuck.
Honey, she's got a big mouth, but she's not kidding. I'm gonna whip you silly, and I'm gonna fuck you stupid. You wanna do the man dance? First dance is yours.
He just pushes him away and punches Sarah right in the face.
That's
Full
great.
blast punch in the face.
And back to the fucking Stones.
What year is this?
Way of the Gun. This is probably over 10 years old,
This is
right?
very funny.
Yeah, it's a
Who
good
was
one.
the other guy with Benicio del Toro?
Yeah, he's a
Ryan
familiar.
Phillippe.
That was Ryan
Oh,
Phillippe.
was it?
Yeah.
It's
It's a good movie.
I've never seen this.
Crash, okay.
It's a fun movie.
That's really funny. Yeah, but didn't she know she's going to get her boyfriend in trouble?
Oh, girls don't know that shit. They'll open their dumb fuck yaps and get guys in trouble consistently.
Like fucking baby head, you faggot.
Baby heads? You like fucking baby heads? Oh, could you imagine a chick doing that? And you just gotta be like, now...
I mean, imagine. Well, a lot of
yeah.
us have been in that situation.
The movie, I remember. I was there. Oh, boy. I was there when that one happened. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you got your girl, she pipes up, and next thing you know, you got problems. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Some guys are cool, and they'll give you like the, yeah, I understand.
They'll look at you like, I've been there too.
I know, dude, let's just not fucking get into this. But some guys, battle mode, that was it.
Have all the luck? Some guys
I hate when girlfriends try to be funny, make fun of people, but they're too dumb and loud to do it right. Like your guys come in like
sarcasm.
Yeah, like, they'll just say like, "Look at him limping." It's like, "Hey, stupid, we all heard you." Because they don't know how to whisper and talk shit.
Right. Yeah, and then the guy turns around like, what? And you gotta look like, yeah, she's a fucking dumb cunt.
Nah, what am I gonna do?
You just punch her in the face, let the guy see. There, see? I punched her.
Which Louis episodes were last night? The garbage truck.
Yeah, the poker scene.
1 and 2,
The poker scene with Jimmy, which was great, and the vibrator, right? Okay, the whole vibrating thing.
Yeah.
And Charles
Jerry.
Grodin.
Yeah.
Was he in that first episode?
I believe so, right? Because Louis throws out his back, then he goes and sees Charles Grodin. Oh, that was great. And then the Seinfeld was last night?
Yeah, the Seinfeld one was last night. Yeah.
Oh, then the third one is the fat girl, and then the fourth one is the elevator thing.
Louis.
Okay. Oh, right on. Yeah, good start for Louis. Yeah.
Well, that was fucking Jerry. Well, that was horrible.
Right.
Poor Louis. Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow.
I got turned on to some Yiddish rock because of Louis.
Yiddish rock.
Yeah. There's a band he's using in this season, and it's called Gollum Rocks.
Oh yeah.
And coincidentally, I know the mom of the band.
What?
It was the weirdest thing yesterday. You know the elevator episode, and they start playing that like that strange like Eastern like kind of Yiddishy music.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a band called Gollum Rocks, and the mom, her kid goes to the same school as my kid.
Aye.
And she knows what I do for a living, and then she just out of nowhere says,
Know what I do for a living?
She goes, my band's gonna be featured on Louis this season. I'm like, what? I barely knew her. I didn't even know she was a musician. And it turns out it was that music they were playing when in that scene.
Wow. Okay.
And it's well,
how did Louis find it?
I don't know. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's the strangest, weirdest thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't normally just go, yeah, I think this scene needs this.
It's Yiddish. It's like Yiddish. There's an accordion. There's like punk music. Go to Gollum Rocks. Ooh. I don't even know if this matters to people, but
I think it's Gollum and their website.
Just as Gollum Rocks.
GollumRocks.com.
Oh, okay, because someone else got someone else got the big
Gollum.
Golem.
You have to separate yourself from the actual Gollum, so I got it. So the band name is Gollum. They're from Brooklyn. They play the fucking world. Yeah, go down to music. I also told her I would give her a little plug today. They're really strange. They got like go to I'm a Snake. I don't even know if anyone would like this. But Louis playing it on his type of shit. Violins, accordions.
Ты улыбаешься, наверное, ты хочешь пить. Я наблюдаю, я ничего не хочу говорить.
It sounds like the music like in the Emmanuel movies when they're on the fucking back of a motorcycle in Vietnam.
Yes. It's background music.
It's good though.
It's like a movie.
So she told me she's on Louis, and she gives me the sticker with the band name. And how many times have we been in that situation? Like,
yeah.
And then I went home and I looked it up, and I'm like, I think I like this.
Wow, that's weird music.
Strange, right?
What's she saying? I don't know.
It's really weird.
Throw rocks at the Palestinians.
She's like, build more houses, fuck them. Build more houses, fuck For every bus they ruin, we should drop a lot of bombs on them. Bombs on them. Build more houses, fuck them.
Yeah.
This is good.
Is it all right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul steel. He's in a bind. We're right behind. We're going to make a deal. No?
I'm not even sure if this was the actual song that Louis used. not positive. I got to go look.
Sounds like the Monster Mash that's scraping on the...
I got to go back and watch the episode and figure out what song he ended up using.
Yeah.
But they're called Gollum.
You ever see those Jewish guys that play Hotel California?
No.
Yeah, it was some kind of viral thing on Facebook. Yeah, they were playing. There were a bunch of Jewish, like Hasidic guys. Pay us.
You see those Jewish guys that do Beastie Boys songs?
No. Oh, the Beastie Boys? Hasidic Jews, Hotel California. Yeah.
Let me say hi to Andy in Cleveland. Andy!
Yeah, there they are.
Question. Is it Gollum as in like the Tolkien Gollum, or is it Golem as in G-O-L-E-M as in the Jewish character?
Goyim?
It's, awkward. I think it's G-O-L-E-M, so how would you pronounce that?
Golim.
That's Golem.
Golem?
Yeah, Golem.
Golem is the name of it. Did you like that or not? Because I didn't even know if I should have brought it to the show. It was just such a strange coincidence, and then with the Louis angle, I'm like, and then I listened and I said, man, I kind of like this. Did you like it, Andy, or no?
It's never a good time to listen to music through the phone.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Yeah.
You know, it seemed interesting. I couldn't tell if it was a horn or her singing, but yeah.
All right.
Much.
It's Golem, G-O-L-E-M, and their website is Golem Rocks, Golem Rocks.com.
You got to check these guys out. The Amazing
now.
Rabbis singing Hotel California.
Oh, yeah.
And they are legit. They're...
Are they actual rabbis?
I guess they are. They sure look the part.
Or they're just wearing the hat.
The hat.
We're getting a deal at the Hotel California.
Where do they perform this?
On a Israeli TV show.
God, this show just got
I
really
rubbed
weird.
the mezuzah and I walked right in. Oh, there he is.
My beard.
Rising up through the air, up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light.
So 8 shimmering lights.
Oh, mean people call us.
Shin bell. People say since I deny Christ, I'm going to burn in hell.
Then she lit up the candle, and she showed me the way.
This is good.
There you go.
I thought I heard her say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California.
Yeah.
What kind of show is this?
I don't know. It's some kind
some
of
meters
American
going up
Idol
on the left side.
58%
thing, and they have to beat like the percentage that the last band got, and then when they do, this whole big thing happens. Look at him fucking playing that lead, though. This Jewish guy is rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, get this. This little Star Trek emblems. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
That's good?
Now the thing comes up, and they're in front of the crowd, and I don't know.
But you see the timing of when they beat the other guy?
I know. It's perfect.
That part of the song where it really just kicks in and builds.
Yep.
Everything's so fucking predictable.
Yeah. Although rabbis singing Hotel California, I wouldn't have seen coming.
That's probably not as predictable.
Yeah, you're right. Very cool.
I like the fact they're playing it out.
They are. Little double lead going on there. Joe Walshstein.
Didn't they cut some of this stuff out?
Did they?
There's more words or no? They cut some of the song out.
Yeah, shorter version.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, maybe not. California. I like that part.
Check out my pace. They are real Jewish, man. Look at that. That is a classic profile.
Yeah, they cut a lot of it out. The stabbing it with their steely knives.
Yeah.
What's not kosher?
Let's say hi to Jay and Nyack. Jay.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know the show has changed over the years, but when Jimmy chimed in and said this is good, Jimmy Norton, I mean, come on. Are these guys jumping around in, like, concentration camp uniforms or something?
Oh, boy.
Wow, that was pretty funny.
But, dude, it's not that the show has changed. I thought it was a cool, different version. How does that different?
Oh, and the other song, too, I think you said.
What?
The one I played. Whatever.
I would ever want to, like, disagree with, because, you know, we come from the same place, you know what I'm saying?
God, it's...
My father's bag. My mother's cunt.
I miss your advice show so much. And when
Thank you.
All right.
What's that? I didn't hear you say.
Can I get your advice show back on the channel?
It's up to Tim Sabian. It's not up to me.
Yeah, he's sitting on it.
Yeah, it's really, dude.
He's sitting on it.
Yeah.
And listen, you know, I'm just messing around, but you know what? When I see you guys talking about this Gollum rocks and stuff, I'm like, wow, what happened to the wiffle ball bat challenges? What happened?
Dude, it's 5 fucking lousy minutes of what we call kind of throwaway radio at the end of the show. Relax. Did you enjoy the Seth Rogan interview today, which was an hour of amazing radio?
No, I'm just talking about the last 5 minutes.
But you guys are starting to get exhausting. It's 5 minutes of truly just throwaway radio.
This is cleanup time in art class. This is when you had to clean up the paints and put things away.
How about you talk about how great the Seth Rogan segment was? It was amazing today. We could have went home after that. He was so damn good. Let's say hi to Joe in Philly. Joe!
What's up, boys?
Hey.
I'm glad that last caller lowered the bar for me.
All right.
I was sitting watching the new episode of Lily last night, fresh off a bowl with my wife. It wasn't no funny.
Taking a shit?
Off. Yeah. It wasn't no funny if it sucked the tits off. And I took a sip of my beer, and when Sarah Silverman asked Jimmy if he comes from a vibrator, I spit beer all over my infant son.
Oh.
That'll happen.
Yeah, you know.
Sure.
The worst part is he just fell asleep because he's suffering from a bacterial infection called thrush.
Oh, heard about that.
I heard about that one.
What is that?
It looks like cum mouth. Like his
God, what are you?
Jesus.
I know. I'm just calling it like I see it. I mean, I don't like that.
Terrible person.
All right.
Now you know.
All right.
Nah, what are you going to do?
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
Joey.
Let's go to Bart in Jersey. Bart.
Hey, yeah, thanks. I just want to say, great show today.
Me know.
An interview. It was awesome, and I love the music at the end.
Oh, that was very nice. I liked the Hotel California. I wasn't a big fan of that other stuff.
That other stuff scared you?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't listen to it. Like, I wouldn't drive home listening to...
Yeah.
I like that different weird sound, though, sometimes.
No.
I love a good cover, as I've said before.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room at... That was kind of...
The Hotel California.
I like the way they said the plenty of room. Because I literally... My accountant, Barry... not Barry, yes, your guy, is... oh, my God, I can't fucking... Oh, it is Barry. I have a
Barry guy?
Too.
Yeah,
they're all Barry.
No, I have a different Barry.
You have to get a Barry if you want someone to look after.
But he talks like that. He's a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
And Jim, we have to do the. He's like he's doing.
Isn't that weird? There's like this weird inflection and cadence that goes along with.
Reminds me of him.
Certain nationalities.
Yeah, ethnicities or cultural.
Yes,
religions, whatever it is.
I'm looking into that through experimentation with retinal dye.
Really?
It's always terrible.
Yeah, doing twins.
Just got to end terribly every time we question things. Humans stink.
You think so?
Yes. We're just awful things on this planet.
I'd love to see what makes people tick. Get me twins.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking whole country should have been nuked.
Yeah.
At the end of World War II, the whole country should have been nuked.
Well, some surrounding areas.
Too many of them were signing off on it. They should have been nuked out of existence.
Well,
with that, we're going to go home.
Now. Take that home with you.
Really, we can't follow that.
All right.
Once again, thanks to Seth Rogan. He was just fucking great for us today. Make sure you listen to the replay. If you didn't hear it, he really just hit it out of the park. And his new movie, Neighbors, starts Friday. What do you got over there, Ann?
Well, I would like to tell people that for putting up with all your shenanigans, Mommy needs a really good present. A good present for Mother's Day. Yes. How about a dozen rainbow roses with a free glass vase from ProFlowers.com? That's just $19.99. Or you could go bigger and double the colorful roses plus free glass vase for just $9.99 more. Use code OPIE, and you'll get this special price on your Mother's Day order while supplies last. ProFlowers are guaranteed to last a full week, or you get your money back. Freshly picked bouquets, perfect for Mother's Day. Ordering is very easy. You just pick your delivery date, and it's guaranteed. Here's the only way to get the amazing Mother's Day deal. You go to ProFlowers.com, right? You click on the blue microphone, right? It's in the top right corner, right? And you type in Opie, right? That's ProFlowers.com. Click on the blue microphone, type in Opie. This deal expires Friday at midnight, the stroke of midnight. Make sure you order today. 1 dozen rainbow roses, free glass vase, ProFlowers.com for just $19.99. And you could also double that amount of colorful roses and the free glass vase for just $9.99 more. Use the code OPIE. You get the special price for Mother's Day. Order now. Expires Friday at midnight. ProFlowers.com.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's stage drama. Everything that made today unforgettable. Call 866-WOW-1-WOW now. And look back on another legendary day of broadcasting. This is the Opie and Anthony Post Show with Sam Roberts.
Oh, yeah, it is. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Post Show. I'm the guy he was talking about, Sam Roberts. 866-WOW-1-WOW if you want to be a part of the Post Show. 866-969-1969, breaking down everything that happened today on the Opie and Anthony Show. Sal became a point of conversation today. I knew your camping trip would eventually come up on the show.
Yeah, I had a feeling too.
Yeah, I mean, you could if you had heard that E-Rock was going on an all-guys camping trip,
yeah,
would you probably bring that up in a point of what the fuck is he doing?
Absolutely.
So what motivated you to make the leap? Because you said at first you'd never been camping.
Yeah, my friends always asked me to go. Like, we do a lot of hiking and biking and all that sort of shit, but, like, I've never gone, like, camping because I like to wake up, take a shower, you know, relax.
Be a person.
Yeah. And then they were like, why don't you do it? And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Just why not try something and be out of your element and give it, you know.
How often do your friends go camping?
They haven't gone in like over a year and a half.
Oh, okay, so it's not like they go camping every 2 months and you keep turning them down.
No. It's kind of like we usually bike or hike and that sort of stuff. Like there's this one hike we do almost like once a month and it's fucking awesome. Yeah.
There's no worry about what happens in these tents, guys. Are they effeminate guys?
No.
The masculine men.
They're definitely, I will openly admit they're more masculine than me. Yeah.
Oh, so they must have liked you.
Yeah.
They need to bring Sal along next time.
Yeah.
You're like that prison MVP.
I was like the mule for them. I was carrying all their weight and shit. You know?
Oh, I'll bet you were. They were packing you full, huh?
So many innuendos, it's ridiculous.
All of them were sick of being the bottom, so they were like, let's just convince Sal to go. He can bottom for all of us.
Exactly.
Can grow out. That's cool. That's a little attention. That's very fun.
Yeah, I mean, and we weren't doing anything like extreme and badass. It was just a hike and we camped. That's all it was.
Yeah, just fucking buttholes.
Just, you know, hanging.
No problem.